Oh, shit, dog. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live and back at it again, folks. Welcome to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to the NXT live stream. Tonight, we will be your live reaction to all the action. So get in that chat, click all the buttons, be a part of the show, be a part of the fun, and make sure you strap in, strap on, grab your snacks, grab your feel good, and let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live and back at it again, folks. It's another live stream as we bring you NXT tonight. Lots going on in the NXT world on the road to stand and deliver. Nobody ever says that, but we're going to say it here tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Me and that pretty face got you for the next couple hours as we rock through all the action. What will NXT have for us? We will find out as we continue through the new era of the new era of the new era. Should be a good one, folks. Get in that chat. Say hello. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. Let us know what's on your wrestling mind. How you feeling tonight? What do you want to talk about? Don't hesitate. Get in there. And if you don't know who you're talking to, well, I'm Mr. Every Night KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. And yes, we got Ethan Page taking on Shiloh Hill for the North American title tonight. We're solving all the tag team issues out there, my guy. Of NXT, I know it's in, like you said, the new era of the new era of the new era. It's like the Russian nesting dolls a little bit. But it does feel like it's at least progressing in a direction. It's got some bit of momentum going in a way.
It's building. And I mean, you would expect, if your company lost, any company out there lost, 4 or 5 of their key people, there's going to be a bit of a growing pains and a little bit of, recouping and regathering yourself. And then I think we're seeing that now. And I think, Carver coming on the scene and trying to use people like the Vanity Project there. I know I tease them for being super young, but what if, they hit a stride? Are they the new Waller in theory for the next little bit? We'll see. I mean, there's a lot of potential there, but, again, they're quickly trying to. They even lost Ava, Nick. What can we do without Ava?
They even lost Ava. We've got Robert Stone out here causing chaos because allegedly that's what HBK wants. We've got Joe Hendry now as your champion. So that's going to be interesting. But sorry, you wagged the finger.
I had a question about Robert Stone. I appreciate the sentiment and the what he's trying to do. Like, NXT needs a leader. And I get that. Why do these messages come with like mirror selfies in topless pictures? Like, I don't get what message. I mean, I gave Ava a hard time for looking like she worked at Hot Topic. This man's like, I mean, do a car video like fucking Pierce. What are we doing here?
Yeah, but you got to remember, this is still Robbie E from TNA. Of he's still, kind of got that Jersey Shore boy in him a bit. And I mean, he's already got the slick back and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think he's long for that role anyways. I don't think he's long for there. I think the chaos aspect, especially we saw it kind of get too much last week of now if things really continue to keep getting out of hand, now we need somebody else to step in, William Regal, to be a true GM.
Regal's definitely a top candidate for that position. I mean, there's other names kind of floating around, some like guys that, could have Robert Roode run NXT, maybe less fun, but I love it, especially if they use Glorious every time he comes out.
Be interesting as hell. That would be like an Aldous because Robert Roode didn't ever really retire to my knowledge because of a big injury or anything. He just kind of stopped.
Yeah, I think he just kind of like, oh, they're not really booking me. Do you guys need help around here? And they're like, what do you know? And he's like, all right. I think in a couple of interviews or like with certain people, he said, yeah, I'm kind of done with the ring. But we know how wrestlers are. And I mean, I don't care if he ever wrestles again, as much as I was a big fan of his. I do believe wrestling, for all the fandom we've given it, I still deserve one more fucking Glorious entrance. And I thought we were going to get it. We didn't get it. He didn't get one. He got a backstage segment. I love the guy, but it will be very interesting who replaces Ava. Like William Regal, but are they going to try and go younger than Regal?
Well, I mean, maybe, but it's what's in the box. That's what's in the box. They've just said.
Box?
Well, I saw somebody throwing around. That's why Pierce was all scared and thrown off by it. That it's the anonymous GM podium. That he's been replaced.
He's been replaced by the anonymous GM, which ultimately ends up being Paul Heyman. He did send it. Well, I'd missed on the stream last night. He said, send it to SmackDown. So the box is going to SmackDown, folks. This Friday.
It's just a traveling sideshow out here right now. They better deliver on this. I know we got to deliver on saying hi to the people, but they better deliver on this, because if this falls on its face, it is gobbledygooker all over again. It is the shock master.
They have to be fully aware of that. And if anything human comes out of that box in 2 weeks, there is a problem. I don't care if it's cool. Like if Jericho physically got out of the box on the 28th, we're going to have some questions. You know, like there's going to be a moment of, that don't feel right. However,
it's Looney Tunes.
Right? Like you said, maybe it's a statue. I said maybe it's the Jeritron, like the setup, like Talk is Jericho setup. You know, maybe it's like a mannequin and it's got like the Jericho's old light up jacket on it. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. A lot of people were leaning towards somehow this is Jericho. Again, and the only other way to do it is if it's Papa Shango's coming back. Like, that's the only other way it works.
I saw some people throw out Danhausen, very cursed, very evil. That would be interesting. Well, it would still be two Looney Tunes for me. If it's like you said, if it's a human being that walks out of that box, we know and it's not the Undertaker or something. Yeah, we know for a fact that it's just way too comical. It's Shockmaster. It's the gobbledygooker.
Yeah, there's just too many things up in the air. Like, again, you want your fan base, and we say it all the time. Sometimes the wrestling fans nowadays are too serious. They don't like the lighter side of wrestling. They don't have the ability to stretch their imagination. They're very practical and very literal about things at times. But there is a bridge too far, right? You start like, well, what'd you do for 2 weeks in the box? Did you eat? Did you go to the bathroom? What did you do? So yeah, I hope it doesn't suck, because if you're going to introduce the box, it better be a good box.
Yeah, I think that's the way. And I'll change the slide in our box there, pause. Of the top three from last night from Monday Night Raw: Spaz, Mega, and Jose. Again, that's the YouTube points, folks. They give you the little numbers. So blow up the chat with the super chats. Just say hi. That's how you get your points.
Do it.
But should we say hi to the people out here? Because I got like 4 minutes, so this is gonna be rapid fire as I'll get out.
Yes, rapid fire. I'll look for anything big. There is a super chat out there from Spaz. We'll get to you, buddy. We appreciate it as always. But yeah, click away, bro.
Zach with the advent calendar of the day. Mr. Stormy, pancakes. What up? Pancakes? And in the morning, I make waffles.
Right, but isn't Pancake Tuesday like next month?
I don't know, my guy. I don't work for IHOP.
Right, I have all the food dates circled.
He's got it all checked out. That's his.
All the important ones.
Eric, what up? Happy birthday to Michael Jordan. And yes, T's and P's and rest in peace to Reverend Jesse Jackson. I mean, I don't know how what's there is to say about the man that, that hasn't already been said.
Whatever we say is not going to do it justice. At the end of the day, a gigantic advocate for human rights and equality and peace. Again, an icon to a lot of people out there. T's and P's. We talked about Robert Duvall yesterday. It felt like last week we were talking about the Dawson. I mean, it's a sad part of life.
Yeah, hold the ones you love, and it makes you kind of realize, like, I know we go the back and forth on all the wrestling stuff, but it's not that deep, bro. It's not that serious.
Yeah, right. Like, calm her down. We'll be okay. The sun will come up tomorrow.
Damien, what up? CM Monk, what up? Clay, Sean Reed, I see you. What up? NXT always delivers. And make sure you smash that like button. Yeah, smash that like button. We got like 50 people. Let's see if we got like 3 minutes. Let's get to at least 60 out here.
Let's go. Don't forget the reaction buttons.
Right. Soffit, what up? Meg, I see you again. Kevin, OG Dale, MDB, Tuesday Night Yum Yums, Foxy Pug out there on Twitch. Yes, we do have a Twitch. And see, that's where you can get all the other emotes outside of being a member. You can do the Joe Hendrys. You can do I thought those were stalks of corn for 1 second. No, they're fireworks. It looks like, or flashlights going on.
Don't eat corn the wrong way, folks.
Yeah, don't be a Bill Goldberg. He eats it the long way.
Right, let's go.
Jose, I'm just here for Booker T's commentary. The worst commentator in the world, according to Dave Meltzer and co.
Oh my God, what are we doing? We don't have. I know other people have gotten into that topic. Maybe we'll come up to it at some point. I just find it, put it simple, it's amazing watching someone who legitimately no longer gives a fuck about what anybody thinks. He's just, this is it. We get it. We get it. You've gone so far. We get it. It's okay.
Right. But you got to read this one at least.
Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. Let's go.
Paul, I see you. Ronan, Ken, MDB. I'm missing
Hello.
anybody. Philip Brown, I see you. Kevin, Cherokee George. Sometimes you got to think outside the box, guys. Well, hopefully they thought this box thing out.
They better have. I mean, you're not wrong in the sense of this has a bullseye on it. And I saw a lot of people react online, and I know I'm killing time like a mother, but a lot of people like, uh-oh. And the first thing out of my mouth was gobbledygooker. Fuck. Like
that's it's a bad look, and it no matter what promotion it was in, it's going to be a bad look, and is it lazy creative? I know.
There's not many times that idea, like that way of bringing someone in or doing something, there's not many times that like really worked super out. Like even like when they introduced like the Giant to take on Hogan, and he was in like the ice block, and like I mean time and time again the gobbledygooker was a mess. Like anyone got a good one out there of like it worked?
Well, I mean, no, because I was going to say you were mentioning like the Yeti and all of that. No,
Yeti shit.
But it's never really worked. So it's why do it? Why take that risk? Is it just going to be some commercial thing?
100%. Yeah, but I gotta let you go because now we're gonna get warnings and shit. I got the logo. We talked too long.
I got the Netflix logo now, but it's Ken Rock, what up? AD and AZ, Scott Rizzo, I see you. I have a then.
I have now.
I have now.
They changed this up a little, I think.
I don't know, but folks, we're syncing up as it were. Blinking and miss forever. There, we're closer. We're dialing it in. Soon enough, we should be together. There we go. We're synced up, folks. You can sync up with us at home, and we'll still try and get through most of this chat.
Let's go. You want to just fire off names?
Well, I figure we might as well. It's been sitting there for a minute of Spaz with a $10 super chat. So you can read this one as I've got the crowd shot.
You couldn't fill a thimble with my interest in MMA, but I do like watching the world burn. So Intuit Dome, Netflix, Gina Serrano, and Ronda. We'll get to this in a commercial break. $10 super chat. Appreciate it. I sent it to you right away of like, oh shit. Because I've been public about how I feel about Ronda Rousey. I don't have any opinion about Gina other than she was good at what she did till she did it or stopped doing it. I hope Ronda gets her face pounded in, but this might be a cash grab. Run.
Oh, this feels very, I saw one person saying that this was going to be more WWE than even WWE.
Well, we know Ronda can't work, so that's a problem.
Right.
There's Lola in the ring. The internet breaker herself is literally trying to set a record for how many times I can break the internet in a week. She's killing it.
She's still Lola from the block, my guy out here. I mean, respect to all the ladies that are viewing, but this is why at times it's Tuesday night yum-yums out here, because HBK knows what he's doing.
Right. But I just throw it out there real quick. I see Mega Michael, Ronnie, MDB in the house. Jose, you popped me already. I hadn't even said Jose's name, and I laughed at his joke. Cherokee, George, Brandon, Kevin, Jose. Let's go. Dale Campbell, the OG. Jake, the Tribal Chief. AD and AZ, Roman, Scott Rizzo. I feel like it's been a minute, buddy. How you doing? Ryan May goes crazy and beats up Robert Stone, gets fired from NXT, and then she ends up on the main roster. Okay, That's kind of how Thekla left and ended up in AEW.
But that's what one thing about kind of doing something like that with Thea Hale, with her whole feud with Mariah May and Thea Hale, she was hoping to just kind of get moved on because she attacked her, all that.
Right. I'm going to put a poll up a little bit late because right out of the gate, Kehlani Jordynne taking on Lola, and I'm going Lola 110%.
Fair, fine. So then you get winning either way with this because you either get KJ that gets a win or you get Lola that gets a win.
Right. Winner, winner.
I mean, they are getting behind Kehlani quite a bit. They're kind of giving her Carmelo's gimmick of, the him, but it's her, all that. And she's already smashed up Lola's hand.
Right. 100%. Lola favoring it. Kehlani again. I mean, I think there's potential here. She wrestles well. She just, I don't know what more to her. This little heel run's been okay.
That's the thing, is it's been okay. She wrestles good. There's nothing that's like stand out about anything. What mostly stands out is when she does like a moonsault or the real gymnastic-y cartwheel stuff. She'll nail it perfectly, but then she'll turn around and fuck up the next move.
That's a very good point. That reminds me of Jade a little bit, where Jade would do a few things real well, but then slip off the ropes. And you're like, fuck, right? It was going so well. You gotta get that ironed out. That's all.
Just take a nudge off of I was trying to find the right word, to tone down the cartwheely stuff a little bit more, make that feel more authentic than, a floor routine.
Right.
And then put some of that effort towards nailing an actual spot.
Nice transitions. Nice work here. Nice crossbody. Everything's nice.
Nice. You just started out there getting to see Lola, so everything's nice. Everything's
nice.
Hello, Lola.
But Nair, I saw you. Ronnie gave you a like. Appreciate it. Ethan Page versus Shiloh. Who? Shiloh Hill.
LeBuff.
The stuff?
Let's go. 65% of the chat taking Lola, by the way.
Fair enough. I mean, this does feel a little 50-50 split. Like, I can still see where Lola, you figure the brace is going to play an impact into the spinning back fist, but she'll still hit it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm still ahead of KJ and Nick. Yes, well, we were syncing up, my guys, so you might be a bit behind, but fair enough. No spoilers then.
That's when we pause up. You're supposed to do the same, not just keep running, Mega.
Well, he's out there every Thursday letting us know of he's already got the show an hour beforehand because Canada just gets the exclusives when it comes to TNA.
Blame Canada. It's a funny thing. It was actually Spaz from the chat that reached out to me and was like, yo, and he sent me like the picture of like where it said 8 p.m. and I was like, oh, it's an odd thing. Like you're on AMC, it's a big deal, but you're on at 8 o'clock in Canada. It's kind of nice.
It would be nice if they just did that all around.
Yeah, if you could move it to 8 o'clock on AMC as well, it would be lovely.
Right. Both of these women are great. Both of them.
Both.
Spaz with a $5. 2 ideas. The crate is a bonus pod with a surprise 7th chamber competitor. Or it's a Vegas slot machine that reads Y2J when tugged. Pause. The second one, I think, is better than the first one.
For sure. I mean, if you tug it and it says Y2J, you probably have a bad night. But I think it could be something like that. Like I said, it could be maybe like a big clock, a big digital clock that they open it and the countdown starts and it's their tricky little way of getting it in there. Yeah, I mean, again, it is so out of left field. And I mean, to their credit, I saw a guy do a video and post it on Instagram, and I like how he kind of talks about wrestling. I gave him a listen, and the idea was essentially like everybody. We use the word everybody way too much, by the way. You're not speaking for everybody. Raw and SmackDown have been boring. They're predictable. We all know what's going to happen. This chamber stuff's been shit. And I'm like, we watch it all the time, and I disagree. Doesn't mean he's wrong or I'm wrong. But, I mean, I just feel like for everyone that's saying this show's so predictable, what's in the box? Oh, well, we don't know. So if it is Y2J, oh, we knew it. Like, did we know?
I mean, we don't even know if they're going to stick the landing with this thing, my guy. I don't even know why they chose to do it to begin with. Like you said, the risk reward with doing something like that, you have to go into it with a plan, because you could like room for failure is very large.
I think even if they roll out and put in the middle of the ring this giant box and they open it and it's a statue of The Rock, then what? His music hits?
Yeah.
Is
then
that
you get Glenn comes out and I know, thank you so much, Hunter, for bringing this for me or whatever.
Okay.
I'm saying it would be a precursor to getting Dwayne involved. I'm not saying that is at all what I want. This is just one of those off the wall, off the cuff ideas of if it's Dwayne that gets involved, because last year's Elimination Chamber, he was out there asking for Cody's soul and, turn John Cena heel. So what if we get somehow a continuation of that of, well, I took my time off, I went away, this or that, and, Dwayne ain't got nothing to do now with no awards or anything, so he's got plenty of time open.
He definitely does. So, again, I mean, as much as we say the wrestling's been predictable, and I still argue with the wrestling fans a little bit of like I think the favorites win. Like when people were buying tickets in the territory days, they were going to the arena expecting the champ to retain. And then you get a really good rivalry where you were like, oh shit, this guy might actually do it. But on the given night, that's why number one is number one, right? It's a big deal when you knock off the champ. So, I mean, I have some things like I didn't think Cody getting into the chamber was predictable and obvious.
The way we got there, I would agree with you on that because of the Drew thing and setting Sammy up to win, and then Sammy fumbled the bag. But as far as Cody being involved in the world title picture, I think that that's been very much the case of, I thought that they've been going with that for a minute. I've already had my issues with Cody I know we talked about it last night as we're in commercial break.
Oh,
right now,
shit.
Just yanking on the broken hand.
She put her hand in the connector, the joint,
the buckle,
the back of the buckle.
Back of the buckle. Did Peter Piper pick a pickle? But I said it even on the Raw stream last night of shake something up, of have Cody go and have a match with Jacob and not be in the world title picture. Have LA Knight take on Drew or something like that. Have somebody else. Just get Cody away from the world title picture for a WrestleMania.
I would agree. I mean, I think you need it. I think there's new blood kicking around. I think there's new possibilities. Some of the stuff that's being done is really good. The main event scene, again, I think it could use a little bit of a shuffle up. And I mean, I can't be a hypocrite because that's part of the reasoning with Roman winning again at the Rumble. I was like, it wasn't. I don't dislike Roman. It's just fuck. It's always you. Like it's always you or that guy, and that's it. Like, and then everyone else is peripheral.
But Roman, we're back in the action. Roman is still, I think, that guy, and I don't think because he's had those moments away, the did you miss me kind of moments, that it's freshened him up a little bit more.
I think I've covered 67 shows that were like Roman returns.
You're probably not that far off.
No, but anyway, I digress. The two ladies going toe to toe. I like this match to kick off NXT tonight. Both girls look good.
I think it's a good way to kick off the show too. If you have what's been kind of the intense feud for the past couple of weeks, you don't have camera, backstage showing everybody walking through. You don't start off with a video or a promo in the ring. You go right to the action.
Lola's in-ring and I agree with you, and Lola's in-ring has gotten better. Like, she always wanted to do the kicks, but a lot of times, especially when you're trained martial arts, it's hard to throw those fainting kicks. Like, you don't want to, you're not trying to connect, right? And it looks, a lot of times the fighters look the worst. You think, oh, well, they know how to throw a punch, but they don't know how to hold up. So it ends up looking bad.
Ronda Rousey, prime example.
Good example, but she's gotten a lot better. Look at those series of kicks were good.
Oh yeah, and then cake in the corner. To me, I'm just glad that Lola hasn't gone back to the fake crying who's cutting onions baby face.
It was a blip. It was a blip. They ran a test. They were like, oh, this didn't work so well, and they didn't do it ever again. So and right now she's super over. She's very over in AAA. And I like this for Lola. And I mean, again, I think she's endeared herself to a lot of the fans out there.
Does she need like a run with the NXT title or something before she moves up?
I think just for the sake of timing and keeping her here, like if you keep her in the middle for too long, and it might make her stale. So I think she's going to have to move up the calendar because I think she's going to be here for a little while longer. The crowd likes her. She's like throwing in a little fucking "let's go"
little salsa. Oh, trust me, Booker T up there, the world's greatest commentator. Just shuck it, duck it, quack quack.
Right. Shucky ducky. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Lola is Booker T's favorite.
Well, no, it was Stephanie. Now he likes the Spanish ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly a bit what I was saying with Kehlani. That was off by a country mile, and Lola had to like
triangle.
But she had to like jump into it to like even halfway try and catch her.
So a little off direction.
Kehlani came up way short, and
okay,
Lola had to like extend the legs out to snatch her up in there. Pause. Oh, Kehlani going for an what the jeez, that just looks painful. I don't even know what to call that. She's got her wrist in her legs and the hand pulled back and everything. It's like and she taps her. It's like a fucking wrist lock Kimura.
Wow, I'm shocked.
That's a great camera shot right there, though, of Kehlani just evil goddamn eyes staring down Lola.
So they work the hand. She uses the hand to get the submission. Lola's in agony, and Kehlani gets a heel win. Somebody get to Lola. Is she okay?
Oh, I missed the spot to where they put her through the wall. They're going through the replay and everything, but good match. Lola still looked strong throughout the match, and she's already got the busted up hand that got smashed in the ladder, so you knew that was going to be a weak point going in.
Yeah, how does a good baby face take an L? The heel finds a weakness and exploits it. So yeah, I mean, it's good all around. A good opening match to start this show.
And Lola actually doing a good job of selling, because she was like, literally, my broken hand. Of just, you could feel the pain as I got Tony.
Cutler James.
See, this is why I'm going to get even more behind Tony D'Angelo, because he's going to start beating up the Dark State.
I mean, yeah, if there was ever a time to back your guy, now's it.
There goes my hero.
Oh, okay.
I still think he's kind of dropped a bit of the accent. Like, it's toned down. He's not so much Papa Paisan up there.
He sounds like he's in his more natural kind of tone right now, which is better.
Yeah. There's your boys backstage.
Let's go. Dark State. Cutler getting the straps up. Cutler's in so much trouble. I'm not even going to front on this one. I can't say shit.
You can stand here and get your ass beat. You can stand here and get your ass beat.
Right.
Oh, Saints instantly get jumped by Joe Hendry.
Oh, shit. Parking lot.
Again, NXT's parking lot is the most dangerous place on the face of the earth.
Right.
Now start looking at what security guards are going to end up being, future Hall of Famers or something for WWE.
Right. Who's the other guy? Tony.
But I see Spaz with a $5, even though StreamYard's being annoying. But thank you, Spaz, for the $5 super chat. How long before Lola Vice defeats Lady Flamer, pause, for the AAA Reina de Reinas Women's Championship, La Championa Double?
That's a good question.
There we go. Now I can pull it up. Spaz is like our AAA correspondent at this point now. Between all of the wrestling, that's the one that seems to slide through the crack the most.
I think sooner than later. All depends on the only reason I hesitate with that is what is the WWE's demand of her, and how do they want to, how do they want to distribute Lola's time? But I could definitely see it happening anytime within this year. Like I said, she's in a really good groove right now.
Yeah. Well, that's why we were kind of talking about does she need an NXT championship win to move up to the main roster? Or could she just move up now? Kind of like a Blake Monroe.
I really do think you want to kind of build some of these, some of the talent you have here and keep the show going. So I could see her, Blake, Miss Parker, all kind of in that talk for championships. Because I think if you throw her up now, or if you throw Parker up on the main roster, you could lose them in the shuffle. There's a lot of moving parts right now.
Yeah, and I wouldn't do it until post Mania. Of right now, I wouldn't do big changes of calling anybody up at this point. If you call them up, they're up. If they're down, they're going to be towards stand and deliver.
Yeah. Like, we haven't even let the dust settle yet, really, on Oba. We haven't let the dust settle really
Devon,
on
Trick.
Royce is still out there. We haven't really got the, how we're going to go about that. So again, I think there's a lot of up in the air. You don't want her to, get lost. Look what's happening. People are worried about Julia, but don't worry, it's cycling back up. I believe it's trending upwards. But even Jordynne Grace, we're a little concerned, right? So it's how to make there's so many people signed to these two companies.
How to keep all the plates spinning, but no, I'm pretty sure you guys would love to be Lola's extra hand. Pause. I think there'd be a line of people auditioning to be a sacrificial hand for Lola Vice. Pause. Accusations.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
Yum yums.
Mr. Stormy Joe Hendry versus Ricky in the parking lot. The most dangerous place in NXT. You always got to have the buddy system in the NXT parking lot.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely true. I mean, you cannot take it lightly. But Joe continues this heated rivalry with Ricky at the top of NXT.
Right. Lady B, hand by elegance. Where's Anthony when you need him?
The hand by elegance. Let's go.
KJ White and Big Nick. Kevin has a question. Does Jordynne Grace win an elimination chamber?
We have an answer. No.
Is she in the chamber, or are they running it back with Jade?
Are they going to do Jade at the chamber? I don't know. I don't see.
So far, it's only been the 4 matches, so I don't know.
Yeah. So let's say it's whenever it happens. No.
Yeah. Well, I'm still holding out that you could potentially do that. Of if Bianca's now out with the hand. Speaking of, we hand talk with KJ and Big Nick tonight, apparently.
All night with the hands.
Everybody give us a hand. Make sure you use your hand. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Give us the helping hand. Be your friend. Tell a friend. But, round of applause. But Andrade, yes. But now that Bianca's out there with recovering, having to do PT for finger surgery, and all that, and allegedly won't be cleared for WrestleMania. Now you've got to pivot somewhere with Jade to have the women's title featured at WrestleMania. Where do you pivot?
That becomes a question. I mean, we talked about, will it just be an angle that runs for Jade for a while with Grace for a while? But people have thrown the name around, like, can Rhea jump over? Could you have Rhea win the Elimination Chamber and then challenge Jade? Why not? I mean, I got no problem with that for a Mania match. Charlotte's another name.
Do you run back Jade versus Tiffy?
I don't know. That's a tough one.
It's so tough you had to go away. But now the conspiracy is going to get brought up because you and Shiloh Hill have never been on screen at the same time.
I'm still here.
I know you're there, but we don't see you. But Tiffany versus Jade wouldn't be, I think it saved Charlotte and Rhea for the multi-women tag match that I want. Or multi-team tag match, but Hank and Tank out here. Shiloh feels like a guy that would be friends with Hank and Tank, keeping it a buck.
Yeah, that checks. That checks for sure.
You're in good hands with Dark State.
Yes, you are.
Neighbor, Dark State is there.
Let's go. Let's go Dark State all day. Hank and Tank. I like the jerseys. I like the jersey vibe. It's a good show.
Oh, it's very Nasty Boys, very Public Enemy vibe.
Right.
Trust me, I think, again, we're still in the works, folks, of that might be coming soon to our merch store. If you get KJ and I out here, doing our best Hank and Tank impression. Then we have a Halloween costume for life, my guy.
Right. All set.
Well, they all played college football, so you're probably right. Fair. Well, did Hank? Hank just seems like a guy that worked at Home Depot before he signed with WWE.
Oh, Joe Hendry marching out.
And, I missed him. Anthony by Elegance. He heard the hand by Elegance call and showed up. Ricky Saints, you want to jump me last week?
Here I am.
YouTube effing up bad. I had to go into y'all raw video from last night to find y'all.
Why's that?
He said it was on YouTube's end.
Oh, weird.
R1. Well, YouTube's been funky at times and everything. That's why they keep changing whether we read, it's whether it's MDB or XYZ123 username.
Yeah, again, we've said this before. I jokingly and actually mean it when I say it's good enough. Stop upgrading. I got another fucking Apple upgrade yesterday. Stop it. It's good enough. Does enough shit.
Fix what isn't working already before you add more shit.
Right? Okay, so Ricky does show up, but he's up top. This is good. It's a nice rivalry for NXT to kind of have at the top of the card. I like this a lot.
It's what we kind of expected, or at least I did, coming out of it. Whether it was one way or the other, you could have taken this and just switched it. And this is what I thought was going to be the rivalry coming out of the new NXT championship.
Right. Jose on theme with the night. Joe Hendry. So now you're right there with him.
I literally almost just did a gigantic spit take on my laptop.
It's been that kind of night, bro.
I literally just had to, a little bit popped out, and I had to, nope, we're not going to do that right now.
Giggity. Joe Hendry. Everybody on that Hendry vibe.
Well, so here we're getting into it because Spaz saying the subscription page is effed. AR1, it's on X, and Downtech over 300,000 outages right now on YouTube. So there, you're the good bunch that made it through out here. But this is why you need to hit that bell notification, all that. But yeah, see, even when we have tech issues, even the bigwigs in YouTube and everything have their own tech issues.
I almost argue most of our tech issues are their issues.
It's not us. Admitted.
Every once in a while, the vitamins are just life being life and the weather. It's on us. That's our bad, yo. But I mean,
we can only work with the tools we have.
We're doing our best.
Big Nick spits more than swallows. Thanks, Mega. You wish.
Then you didn't even say more than. He just said then.
Oh,
you do both.
I took extra offense to it. I made it more offense. Z-Man, what up? Yeah, Jose almost got it. That would have sucked all the way. If I would have been, we'll be right back.
Let's go. So what we're aiming for. That's the challenge of the chat and each other is we want to make everyone die of laughter all night, every night.
Yes, but I would also like my equipment to still work. So maybe not the spit take.
That's where you spit up and then swallow it.
It's all about the game and how you play it.
I have the game. That's how I played it.
New era. Cody who? Simpson? What?
Cody Simpson.
Oh, it's Ricky's Cody's son. He acts like it at times.
Right? Big bro.
Yeah.
Cody Simpson is definitely a throwback. It fucking made me smile.
I over my head. Ricky Baby Rock Saints. Now that's what, got Edge in trouble and got, Saints pulled off a TV and everything.
Right. Here's the cute. What happened to Cody Simpson? Cody Simpson has returned to his music and entertainment career in the mid-2024. Yeah, so he's still trying to make music. Okay.
Who is Cody Simpson?
Cody Simpson was like an Australian swimmer that became a pop star, I think.
Fair enough. I'm like, not Jessica Simpson, not Ashley Simpson, not Bart Simpson, no Lisa, no Homer. I'm like, Cody Simpson. Who the fuck is that?
It's Jessica Simpson's brother. Let's go.
Are you serious?
No, I made that part up.
Oh, I had to make sure and check that off the list there.
Right.
NXT Vengeance Day, March 7th. Have they announced that?
It had not been announced. Did it now get announced? I had it. It's Saturday, March 7th.
Ah.
The day after the calendar went out. Thank you.
Well, now we can just add it in.
Well, remember we thought, like, are they going to, is Vengeance Day going to be this, like, this February, was it 2 weeks ago, that stacked card? Or like,
Yeah.
Is this like Vengeance Day early? But no, I guess we're doing it now on March 7th. Remember, it used to be tied to Valentine's Day. You missed it.
Yeah, now it's that stupid, lousy Smarch pay-per-view.
Right. Now it's closer to the other celebration. And I guess I'll leave.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's like damn near piggybacking. It's the backlash for King Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, I would say the Elimination Chamber, but there's actual meaning with the Elimination Chamber versus halftime backlash is, well, backlash.
Mm-hmm. Does Vengeance Day have to be a Saturday fucking pay-per-view?
Nah. Yes. WWE wouldn't be having anything through the whole month of March because think about it.
Yeah.
The next pay-per-view would be WrestleMania in April because we have Elimination Chamber, then it's Mania. So otherwise, WWE is quiet on every Saturday unless there's a Saturday night's main event, which would be odd.
Yeah, I mean, you're 100% right. Like, I mean, it's yeah, I was just kind of, again, we've added more NXT pay-per-views, and I mean, it's very interesting to see how the schedule's changed, but sometimes these were special shows, and I think they were just fine.
Yeah, but again, I think it's more of literally just it comes down to the schedule, but we'll see. And maybe is there enough right now in NXT that do you think warrants a pay-per-view even?
Yeah, I mean, we get a few things, right? I mean, I don't dispute that they're probably going to pull off a pretty good show. Joe versus Ricky. You'll do something with Paige. The tag team stuff's heating up. You got some new faces that you can throw in there, like get Carver on the card. I think they'll do fine if they do it. So I'm not really like concerned from that standpoint. More of just like, again, we talk about saturating the market. You know, last year we talked a lot about them filling in gaps because, you know, playing that, you know, that softball with the AEW, and it might have did it to their detriment.
Well, or they might still be doing it out here because AR1 pointing out it's a week before Revolution. So is that them trying to play a little bit more ball of, hey, we won't go directly toe-to-toe with you, but we'll go right before you?
I want to say no, just in the sense that, I mean, again, could they have gone the same night? But why would you throw Vengeance Day up against Revolution?
You're not going to win that night. So maybe, like I said, if you get ahead of them,
yeah.
So you have the news story for the week coming out of Revolution or going into Revolution, coming out of Vengeance Day.
Yeah, I mean, the tricky part becomes, okay, so then if you did it on the 28th or the 21st, you know, does that, you know, is that better? So I think the question for me becomes, at what point, you know, at what point does it become a reach? If it's a week apart, 2 weeks apart, like how much room should you give the other company to show?
Yeah, I'll give you that. Well, and if they did it at the start, already they're going to be close to Elimination Chamber with doing it on the 7th. If they do it later, then they're really close to Stand and Deliver. They're a lot closer to that. So I think they'd want the more space on the back end. What? Paul, anybody else haven't what?
So real quick, an update. My stuff just turned off.
I just
no,
have
there's
darkness.
there's
Yeah,
a
it was just
long.
darkness for a
No,
commercial.
I refreshed YouTube and I got a screen that just says something went wrong on YouTube, like on their homepage, not us, their homepage.
Fair enough. Well, then, if you can hear our voice, we are the voice of the revolution out here. But
Right?
yeah,
Yeah. Now, if you like type in our channel in the search, we come up and we're functioning. Our page is functioning. Their homepage is apparently crashed.
we crashed YouTube, folks. We're so out there. We're running wild out there that we've crashed YouTube, folks. As crashing the party right now is the Culling,
The culling. Are they
which
getting
is
any
just Izzy
better?
Dame's hitmen at this point. Izzy
Pretty
Dame's
much,
faction.
right? Do we get this one? 1 week, 1 week Vengeance Day, the next week AAA. Ray de Reyes, which looks sick, by the way. TJP can go, man. In the house and AEW doing some nonsense. Should be a good time. Again, thank you for 5 bones in the bucket, sir. But anything about that, Nick? Should be good.
I think Revolution will still be really good. And TJP kind of, sort of, not officially back in WWE because he's been doing a lot with AAA.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the advantage now. So you get a guy like TJP who had a sip of tea, but he goes to New Japan. He gets on a bigger blip on the radar. And next thing maybe he works his way back to an NXT. Maybe he works his way back to TNA. Maybe, something. He had the opportunity to stay in TNA. And he explored other options. Here comes the Dark State.
As the whole team, well, no, it's just Dion and Cutler. Okay, I thought they were going to have the whole damn team come out here for Cutler. I was like, what are you looking at? What's with the squinty eyes?
I'm debating on the song. I'm debating on how this sounds. I'm really giving it a good listen tonight. I was trying to figure out, do they put a twist on it for each, like, did Cutler get his own little twangy version? But no, it sounds pretty much the same.
The crate is Dark State led my Jericho. Yeah. Lead my Jericho. What?
Led by Jericho. Dark State led by Jericho. Why would you? That would kill both of us at the same time.
Yeah. Now, why would you do that at all?
How do you make us both angry together?
Like with the power of Jericho.
This entrance is pretty fucking dialed
in.
This
is the first time we've seen him really have his entrance. This is his first match since he's been back. It's Paisan Dijak. That's what it is. It's Paisan Dijak.
Ding.
He's like the Paisan in there instead of the Punisher, my guy.
Right. I like this entrance a lot. I like the vibe, like you said, it's kind of Punisher-esque. The Dijak comparable is fucking hilarious.
When you want Tommaso Ciampa, you have Tommaso Ciampa at home.
Scusi, ha un momento per commentare l'accaduto? Scusi, ha tempo di rispondere a qualche domanda?
Did you just tap the wire to my house here, sir, or something?
I didn't know what it did, but man, I'm happy I hit it. I've said that before.
Scusi, ha un momento per commentare l'accaduto?
Excuse me, un momento, sir. Can I get a word in edgewise here with your soundboard?
Yeah, let's go.
Shiloh crashed YouTube.
Shiloh crashed YouTube.
But we are underway with Tony and
Tony's definitely winning this. Like, I'll put our Dark State battle aside. Tony's winning this.
Has to. If he loses this, what the fuck? Like, pack it in, my guy. You can go hang out with Crucifino on Evolve, or you can end up like Fabian Eichner there.
Yeah, like, I mean, you want to, depending on how you want this to play out, I got no problem. Tony gets the win, and then if everyone wants to jump him after he gets the dub, fine. But I think he needs the win.
Absolutely. Jose, Italiano, Carazzi, Bad Bunny. Could Bad Bunny be the masked man?
It'd be hilarious.
The Italian Punisher. Absolutely.
The
It's
only
been a
thing with the
minute since
Bad
we've
Bunny
had that
theory,
kind of. Sorry.
the only thing, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt there, but the only thing on the Bad Bunny thing, as the masked man, we can debate physique or whatever. Holy spear, that was just a spear.
Tony looks way buffer.
Oh,
He's
for
on
sure.
that AJ Styles, Randy Orton's big ass spine buster for a 3 count. Let's
Big
go.
win. Holy shit. Yeah, he got
Physique
rid of
looks better, and he's not out there wrestling in a fucking wife beater and suspenders.
facts, and he dropped some of that baby fat. He looking lean.
Well, and now he looks like he's got an actual gimmick and looks like he could be a guy that could actually wrestle on the main scene as he's taken out both members of the Dark State.
So is he legit doing a spear, like a standing spear? No run, just explode.
I missed it, so if you saw it, then good on you. He's still using the what?
That's what I thought I had saw the first time, but it looks like that's what he's doing. Is he's just doing this like off the heel spear.
Fair enough. Well, I know he's still ending it with the giant fucking spine buster there.
Yeah. Tony.
Oh, Spaz nailed it. Pie Jack.
Pie Jack.
That man is Pie Jack out there forever now. But no, I dig it. I like the whole family thing. It was, he was gonna cripple fucking Dion out there.
Right. PJ. It's Liv's younger sister.
Yeah.
Yum yums.
It's a referee one. I need a whistle.
For crying out loud, my guy.
Oh, Ethan with the Vanity Fair. I know it's Project. Fair is funnier.
But this does kind of make sense of Miles Bourne. But it would make sense that Ethan's kind of like he's like their big frat bro that uses them as his little fucking henchman.
Yeah. They all look up to him. He was the douche that came before.
Yeah. He's a senior douchebag. We're just freshman douchebags.
Facts.
Miles is going to be the one that sends Ethan to the main roster.
I agree. I mean, that's a Vengeance Day match potentially. Is Miles Bourne gets another shot at Ethan, and he makes good.
Miles Bourne will end up NXT World Champion by end of 2026.
Yeah, why not? I could see him pushing the late.
I think if he's going to be the next one that they've been kind of building up since he broke away from Quarter Catch Crew and this and that.
Look at the douche locker. This is crazy.
Well, they all look like they would actually be friends in real life too.
They 100% look like they just got together. Like they're all cousins in some way. They're at the family reunion.
This is a bachelor party right now. This is a bachelor party.
Facts. John, this is crazy. The front guy looks like fucking what's it?
Daddy Magic?
Daddy Magic, kind of like skinnier. But the
brother from Boy Meets World.
David Franco.
Franco's brother. Franco's little brother. Dave Franco.
He looks like David Franco.
And then you have Brad Baylor, who is just Brad Taylor.
Yeah.
As I have OTM out here.
Oh, yeah. We get the 4-team #1 contenders match.
Have they said, and fact checkers can let us know too, have they said if this is an elimination match or if this is just one pinfall wins it? Because I get particular with the multi-team matches.
Well, let you go solo for the multi.
Fair enough. I'll be the, I'll critique the.
I don't know what the answer is. I believe it's one fall, but they will tell us. I hope
they should because it would make the most sense.
I hate these guys, but if they keep their shit together, they're gonna work. Like they got WWE written on their foreheads. Like they just feel like they almost look like the fucking killer bees were reborn. Like but
they look like they're like 12 of them. Like this is I see this though, and then I see Nick Wayne in AEW, and I'm like, so that's Jackson Drake right there. And then I look at the Guns, and I'm like, why don't we have them over here? You bring Billy back over here. He maybe can talk some creative sense in the Road Dogg. And then you get the Guns out there on WWE programming. They money.
the gun situation is an interesting one, because they're another one that have spent a considerable amount of time. Like, where does Tony send the wrestlers when they get injured? Do they go to an island? Do they go to like some long lost land? Like, where's this hospital that people just never seem to come back from? Like, Jay White, has anyone seen Jay White? Is he good? Like, is he okay? Where are all these? Like, I mean, Keith Lee is the epic one because we haven't seen him in ages, and we get no news. Like, where are they? Where's Jericho? Where is everyone?
Guantanamo Bay.
There you go. Nails it.
Well, and is it because he actually sends them to a hospital instead of a medical facility?
Maybe.
Like the WWE.
Like, Buddy Matthews rolled his ankle in January 2025. It is 2026, and we just passed the anniversary. What did he do?
I don't want to try and take a shot at anybody in any sort of way with this, but is it one of those that why would I rush back when I'm getting paid the same whether I show up or not? Right. I can stay at home and hang out with my hot wife and just play video games and train and hope that this man forgets that I'm under contract or how much time I have left.
But how long does that work for? Because it just came out.
I'm not saying everybody's like that, because I would assume they'd want to get in the ring.
Yeah, like Rusev said, man, they have such good talent. I just wanted to get in there and mix it up with them. Ironically, they're not letting him do it here either. But I think for me, it's we've always said, like, it's never been a lack of talent issue with any of this. So I think it's just a matter of trying to make. You have talent there, and like you said, the Guns are a great example of if they can they've returned and gone again, and like if you're certain people, if you're in a faction and one of the members in the faction get hurt, you're off TV with them forever.
Like, Shelton with Bobby right now. Yeah. Shelton had his one match and he's been off TV. Same with MVP.
Right, you couldn't be using Shelton right now to be blowing some guys up. No, that would make your show better.
Exactly. Well, and that whole Gun Club faction of the Bang Bang Gang has just been riddled with it, from Juice to the Guns to Jay White.
Yeah. And I mean, I had a talk not that long ago about the idea, it was kind of, are there certain wrestlers out there that, I don't feel like rushing back. I'm good, like you said. But, it's like, I'm just gonna mail it in. Like, I don't want to be there. They're not gonna book me well. I'm waiting for this to expire, and then I can go back. And I think a lot of wrestlers, you cash in on Tony's big buck, and then you go back to the real job.
But then MDB even brings up a whole point of, since when have you heard of people putting freezes on everyone's contract if they get hurt? That's not insane. Then you get into the whole independent contractor versus employee conversation. I'm not a contract lawyer. On one hand, it does to half an extent make sense depending on when and how you got injured, where you got injured, and all of that.
For sure.
But to where you can just like arbitrarily pick and choose to just add it here like willy-nilly gets a little asinine.
Well, and again, I think part of the issue is the selective nature of how they've dispersed it, right? Like some people, hey, bye, have fun, good luck, and others, you're not going anywhere. And I mean, you saw what happened with Phoenix. It became the debate of, when did the injury end and not using me begin? Like, that was part of the hang up with Phoenix of like, I was out for X amount of weeks, but now you want to hold me for a year, but you didn't use me for all that time outside of recovery. I was good for 6 months. You didn't use me for 6 months. So it's messy, man. It's messy. But
like, imagine Britt Baker's contract right now.
Yeah, like, is she employed till 2030? Is she still getting a bi-weekly paycheck from, she opens the mail and it's another AEW fucking, another 20
grand. She's clearly not hurt, because Tony sat there and said, I would love to get her on television. So why not? So like, then you need to start, if I'm that talent, I take it and I record every time this man said that, I document it and I note it, of he would love to have me on there. Why was I not then booked?
Yeah.
I was not injured at that time. So why was my contract frozen?
Facts. I mean, he did the same thing with Ricky, right? Oh, I'd love to book him. No, you were pushing.
No, you stay over there. Anna Jay just fell off the face of the fucking earth.
And again, another woman that would be perfect in that women's tag team division. You know,
Tay Mello and Anna Jay was a fucking tag team, and then
right?
Anna Jay is going to go to WWE. Stories came out. Yeah, I don't need you, Anna Jay, anymore.
And she's been dead silent. And again, we get some surprises. Certain people that we thought were gone come back or whatever. I mean, it's a fun part of the wrestling world. People are too angsty about it and take it too personal. If you can just enjoy the excitement of who's going where and why, it's fun times.
I look at it like sports, like free agency and everything. We're in the off seasons right now with the Bills, and I still look at, we might be going after this person. We might have to cut that person. Mm-hmm. That's when it gets fun to me. I'm never like, oh my God, they betrayed me because, they went over here. Now, maybe if Josh leaves,
yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you get like bitter with like unfinished business or whatever, but things happen. And I mean, at the end of the day, here we go. Hank and Tank coming out. We're back to the action. I'm going to dip real quick and try and catch the end of this one, but uno momento.
There you go. KJ's got to go see if he can fix the problem with YouTube out there.
Yeah.
See, even they don't like us now here. But yeah, as we've got Hank and Tank out here. But yes, I see everybody, and I know we're trying to say hi to everybody in the chat, but YouTube is having issues. We're not having issues. Thankfully, everybody who's watching us and everybody who can watch the replay after the fact. But yeah, we shut down. We've already shut down StreamYard's chat half the time with some of these streams. Now we're shutting down YouTube's whole homepage. We're taking over the world one stream at a time. But okay, so we've got, God damn it. All right. So this has always been a gripe of mine when it comes to multi-team matches. So we're starting off with Lucian Prince and Ty Dillinger, who goes to try and tag in Swipe Right, and they drop off the apron. I hate when they have 4 teams in a match and they only have 2 competitors from 2 random teams. Have 1 competitor from each team, and it needs to be elimination at that point. Or even if you want to do the straight 1 pinfall, and then you've got that whole chaos and calamity. But when it gets to, it's just now Broncos in. But when it gets to just 1 guy on 1 guy, and you've got 2 teams just sitting on the outside, you get that stupid, I'll give Vanity Project Swipe Right credit for dropping off the apron of, no, you can have that. But you get now, why don't I just tag my partner in and I just pin him and we win this and we're out of here? The old New Age Outlaws trick. Why would I, try and, help you out, reach for the, hot tag from you when you can get your ass kicked? I'll just wait until you are on death's door and just can break up the pinfall. It just gets so messy and weird with the match structure to me. And I know if you've been here for a hot minute or for a couple of streams before, you very much have heard me can go on this goddamn tangent. But especially now with NXT's tag team division actually has a solid amount of depth. It would be the same thing of if it was the women's tag team match, tag team situation that I want, multi-team ladder match at WrestleMania and have all of the teams involved in that. If they just sat there and did this with, Charlotte and Rhea started off Lash and Kiana way at ringside and everything like that, it just messes up the whole match flow to me. Joel, what up? Appreciate you, my guy. Hi, guys. Gave you a like and subscribe. Appreciate you, my guy. And even, I guess, during the whole waves of YouTube issues, you found us. So appreciate you, my guy. Well, because they have something called the Outlaw Rule, Nick. Well, they formed it, and it still shouldn't be. Am I does anyone disagree with me? Am I out to lunch with this whole theory that it should just be, 1 member from each team? That's how you would can triple threat 4-man rules of you just have 4 people involved. They're just teams. Way smoother as Lucian just can knock the shit out of Nico. The Outlaw Rule prevents exactly what you're talking about. Well, then that's because they started it, they did it, and it's a goddamn stupid thing. that you have to have a rule for that match when you could just simply book it a better way. How do you pull a broken? I don't even want to know if I want to follow up on that, as OTM just chokeslammed Swipe Right completely out of the ring on everybody. As I assume we're going into commercial as OTM, the two that actually look like grown men in this match outside of Hank and Tank. Like OTM, I almost feel like they could jump to the main roster as we go to commercial, simply on and just be a new tag team. You even put them with Royce or anything like that, of just the main roster tag team division's weak. They've got a fucking size to them. You just have them show up and actually have some decent matches, because I don't know if I would like to see them win an NXT tag team division or a tag team title, but I just don't know if storyline wise they're going to go that way. OTM should do the crime time. Nah, they do. Well, they do the GTA gimmick. They were with Jada Parker before. They used to come out in, the whole West Coast lowrider bikes and everything like that. So they kind of do something similar to it, but I just think that, I know I wasn't big on them before when they were background singers for Jada, but now in this NXT tag team division, they're the real kind of, they're huge dudes. And when you see them next to like the Vanity Project, their size clearly shows. So I think that they could make the jump without winning the belts, because they haven't had a true foundation in NXT. What was Tank doing with those steel steps? I don't know. I must have missed it, my guy. But I have Brad Baylor and Tank right now in the ring. I don't even know if I've fully even asked yet at this point, folks. Let me know who you got winning this match. Of this team will end up being number one contender for the tag team titles. And I don't stomp to the back. Did they say it's an elimination? Must not be, because Gintai's trying to break it up. Okay. So it is one pinfall, which again is even worse for having this, because now you've got how many people out there just sitting to break up the pinfall? What was Hank doing that man at right? I don't know what I missed, but I don't think I need to know what I missed, if that makes any bit of sense out there. Yeah, Nair, listen to Shiloh. Or whatever, reverse that. Strike that, reverse it. Shiloh, listen to Nair. Stop doing YouTube. Tank going for the crawl to Hank. What happened to the OTM banana bikes? I don't know. I don't know. I think they're just too damn big for him at this point. Baby Man Gaming, you buying Bitcoin or nah? Not sure why you're asking us about that, but yeah, at least I'll say I'm not, a crypto bro. So I can't help you with your crypto wallet, sir. Clothesline from Hank onto Brad Baylor. There goes fake ass Matt Damon and James Franco. Yeah. He really does look, well, he is very much a bit of a Matt Damon-y, but it's more the haircut than the face, I feel. So we come back to Tilt-A-Whirl Slam in the ring, as the Culling's just tope dive from Hank, but the Culling was just beating up Tank on the outside. So we are all back in action, folks. So it's kind of devolved, this whole situation right now. This is where you're going to get to probably close to your finish here. Lucian just throws Brad into, in Christ almighty, the other Swipe Right, the other writer. Headbutt. So yeah, now you've got this whole situation devolved of, now this is where you're going to get close to your finish, because everybody's off the apron. Now it's going to be cheeky roll up. This man just no-sold a fucking headbutt from the top rope. He absolutely, Nico Vance 100% looks like a guy that I would make as a creator wrestler in like 2K20 in any wrestling game. Oh, double slam or double sandwich slam, but or even like any fighting game. He's very much, he's like if Zangief met Roman Reigns. Oh, OTM might win this. They just took that man and swaddled him like a fucking child. 1, 2, breaks up the count. So now everybody back in the ring. So everybody was out of the ring, coming out of commercial, and now everybody back in the ring. Nick, just little boy Sean Spears and Nico Vance. Fair enough. I don't know fully when I did that, but yeah, I mean, they are very much, just Izzy Dame's kind of heavies right there. That she's the leader of that faction. It was supposed to be Sean Spears, but it's very much become Nico Vance. MDB agree, yeah, but they have the outlaw rope for that reason. But yes, thank you. But yes, yeah, to make to my point. Suplexes all the way around as Pete Rosenberg, the referee, doesn't know who to count. Who's the legal man in this situation right now, too? This is now an issue of legal man syndrome. As the fucking domino effect, the waterfall superplexes. Paul agree with me. Chris, having 4 guys in at once during a tag match can make you miss spots or other issues happen. Not if you plan it out right. And even then, sometimes that's when you can cover up stuff. You can give 2 guys a minute or 2 to kind of just do something in the corner and catch their breath or whatever for something later on, while other actions in the ring. It's a lot better than everybody just standing at ringside on the apron and like that. My opinion. But shout out Chris. As I again, anyone want to correct me as to who's the legal man? I know Brad Baylor and Hank's got his shirt off, Tilt-A-Whirl Slam right now. 6 superplex, 4-way superplex spot, 1 in the AW. As now everybody's getting dumped out. Small package. 1, 2, 2 count. Spears with the C4, aka Death Valley Driver. 1, 2. Jackson Drake pulls his foot. So now you got heels on heels action. OTM just they stomped a man's head onto another man's head. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen before. Oh! Nico takes out Drake. That was chaos in all of 10 seconds. That was amazing and chaotic as all hell. And so incredibly brief recap out here as Swipe Right, the Vanity Project, sneak that win. Trying to remember this. So Hank and Tank do the double table spot, double spine buster onto OTM through the table, even though Tank was early, so the table broke way before anything else. Then Nico Vance, speared, Braun Breakered the shit out of, okay, they're going to show a replay out of Jackson Drake. And then I missed the full exchange with Ty and the rest of like Brad Baylor and all that with Swipe Right in the ring. Okay. Yeah, okay. So he tagged it. So tagged him in as literally he was just falling over. The man was out on his feet and just got tagged in, blind tag, to turn around and get the 1, 2, 3.
Boop.
I hated the match until the last 30 seconds. Well, I hated the match, hated it, disliked how it was executed. Again, my gripes of having one member from each team in.
You didn't I don't deserve to win. I just fainted into this fucking.
No, I like that. I like the end. The end. Like I said, that was what really sold me. Of it, you got to about the waterfall superplexes.
Okay,
and then I was kind of there.
Okay, fair enough. I thought overall it was quite entertaining. I thought OTM looked pretty good. Haven't seen a lot from them as we're getting a Keanu Carver package. Oh,
Yeah, but
walking the
OTM's a guy or a team that I said that I think they could just move up to the main roster because they don't have anything fully solidified on NXT, but they would be a filler for a bit, but they're big enough guys. They have the size, they have the stature a bit, and we need some depth in that tag division. But now I'm still seeing the end of that. I think we're going to get Hank and Tank versus OTM.
That makes sense. They seem like they had issue, and getting some little side stories going and kind of building up this tag team division again is a pretty good idea.
Well, they did the double table spot to end the match, but you were out there stroking the beard while I was saying about OTM jumping up.
I would rather see, if you're going to move a tag team up, I might consider the Dark State before I consider OTM.
I would move up Hank and Tank and OTM before I would move up.
No
even
way.
Consider
OTM
moving up the Dark
is
State.
Not there. It chuckles because OTM for me, I feel about OTM like you feel like Dark State. Like, who are you guys out of the mud?
Well, that's why I'm saying that they could move
Southern.
Fair. Well, I'll say then that Hank and Tank should move up.
I like Hank and Tank. I think because their gimmick works, and I think their gimmick gets over quick.
They're solidified as who they are.
Yeah, and I mean, as tag titles being mid-card titles, they fit perfect.
Oh.
So and Zarya still pissed.
Well, she starts off, will you piss off already?
Right?
Can't tell she's Australian or New Zealand.
Right, not hard. Now, I will tell everyone this, YouTube down, hashtag YouTube down is trending globally. Number one, YouTube is down. Their interface is down at least. Like if you search something, you can bring us up. You can bring up other channels still functioning. But, I mean, like we said, things happen. I'm sure it's nothing and they're working on it. But, yeah, hashtag YouTube down, trending worldwide.
So go worldwide. But yes, well, so go spread the good gospel. Tell everybody, give them the link to find us. And even then still, we always got the extra handy duty option of Twitch as well.
True. And all the other socials seem to be fine. And we got all of them. So, yeah, it looks like it's the end of Ruka, my guy. They are upset with each other. It's paused right now, but I think there's going to be violence between these two ladies before it's over.
That'll end up, is that something that's going to be on Vengeance Day? Is Sol Ruka versus Zarya? Where, to me at this point, Sol Ruka is definitely the babyface in this situation. Zarya's the heel, even though
she'll be the justified heel.
She's a justified heel in the situation. Yeah. So
yeah, if Zarya can tap into her inner KO and kind of dig into that, it was always about you. You stole the spotlight. Like she just did there. You stole my opportunity. Like, how dare you? That was mine. And everybody loves you. And I'm just, the background. I'm the big dummy carrying you out to the ring because, I thought I was your friend. And
that's what the story's been about. Every time I sat there and laid it down, I was the one that, stood in front of the bullet to protect you. And then anytime you took an opportunity from me. Of how many opportunities did you get because I opened the door for you? And then when I got one, you slammed it in my face.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like, again, we've seen the story play out. I know Richard said, so no feud. I'd be surprised if, Sol gets in a match or something happens and this does lead to fisticuffs. I can't imagine it doesn't.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, if that's going to be Vengeance Day, that's a feud that's going to have some actual vengeance and want some vengeance behind it. That will be fitting to the name there.
Right. Yeah, spread the word. Theatrics. I like it. Theater. Welcome back, sir. But yeah, spread the word to anyone that watches us. Usually, if you go to YouTube and search something, you can find it. So just tell everyone, someone go to one of those posts and put our link and say, this fixes YouTube. Hashtag.
Yeah, exactly. And watch this to figure out how to fix your YouTube problem.
Right. Click this link to fix YouTube. Yeah, anytime, homie.
Yeah. But I'm going to go help. I'm going to do my part and go spread the good word.
I ain't going to do shit. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick taking a pause for the cause. We are on a commercial break right now. And again, I hope you are enjoying the stream. I hope everyone out there is doing well. Tomorrow, we're back, 7:45 for Dynamite. It's going to be a good one. We'll see. I mean, we're coming out of Grand Slam. Some new things to talk about tomorrow night. Maybe. But we will be here live, 8:45. We're here on Thursday. TNA Impact. The show continues. We're going to continue to cover it, folks. Keep supporting Thursdays. We'll keep doing Thursdays. And, of course, Friday, we're here for SmackDown. We have your Elimination Chamber preview coming up. Elimination Chamber's coming up. Revolution's coming up. Vengeance Day's now coming up. So lots on the road to WrestleMania. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, subscribe. Check out our merch. Check out all the links below. And, again, as always, thank you for being here on a wonderful Tuesday. It was actually a nice, warmer Tuesday. So signs of spring is hopeful as we get a fatal influence on the way out to the ring. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to double check that I didn't leave a poll up. Pause on that. No, we're good. So, yeah, for anyone out there wondering, or anyone out there that, maybe throw it up on our Discord. I mean, because I'm here. Nick, if you can hear me, maybe put it on the Discord. If you go to YouTube and it's down, you can still find stuff. Obviously, the handful of people here with us tonight have found their way to us. But trending number one globally right now is YouTube down. So Stephanie Vacour is trending. I wonder why. What did she do something? Anyway, she's just trending because. But JC Jane still champ. Finally, Zarya can be a peacock and fly. We gotta let her fly, MDB. Listen, I'm looking forward to Zarya and Soul both kind of getting a run, right? Like, we've seen them together, we've seen them work. They've developed, they've kind of grown together. I'm excited to see what Zarya can do. She came in highly touted, and out of that kind of group that came in all at the same time, she was kind of fell to the back a little, but then she found Soul and it kind of took off. Her getting some time on her own, see what she can do. I love it. So Ruka doing great things, and I think we all see where that's heading. So I do think there should be a feud. There should be some payoff to this, but ultimately it's good. I mean, it's time. Let's wrestle Crisco style. All right. That sounds a little slippery. It was not warm in Alberta. We had wind and snow. Mega. My apologies. I mean, Alberta's a rough shout when it comes to weather. You guys, I don't know how people do it in certain places. I really don't. When it's like, we get cold, but you get like stupid cold. And you're not even like the coldest. Like, there's other places, but you guys have crazy extremes to your weather. I don't quite understand why, but yeah, man, stay warm. The words of Peter Griffin, oh my God, who the hell cares? What did MDB say? Stephanie McClure released an apology for her promo yesterday. Apparently, she said something iffy like the children people didn't like. So she had, I did see the apology going around. I have no idea what she said. But I thought what she said was, hear me out. What I had read was she said, Chile doesn't have good wrestlers and something else, and I don't like. But it was like, instead of saying does, she said doesn't. Instead of saying did, she said didn't. Like, it was really just that. The girl really have to come out and apologize. Richard, I see your comment. That's a good question because it is very, very fluffy. Facts, right? Yeah, it's a really. Fallon looks like a completely different human being from the girl that debuted when she debuted. All right. Are straight up pissed because she said she didn't have a lot of wrestling growing up. Yeah, I thought she just said sorry. I meant to say did. And that's it. Like, what the fuck? Gee, come on, guys. Come on. We're too soft. We're really too soft. Is Fatal Influence just a better version of the Beautiful People? I think it's an updated play on something we've seen a lot in different capacities, Richard. Very similar, right? I mean, obviously, completely rolling off of Toxic Attraction, I think it was. Was that what it was? But I think that we've seen this before. We'll see it again. Beautiful People, one of the best to ever do it. So, yeah, I mean, very much in that vein, for sure. Ba, 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 ba. It's a made-up controversy, in my opinion. So, I mean, I don't mind her tweeting out like, "Hey guys, last night, due to the translation, I said didn't, I meant did. My bad. You know, have a good night." And that's it. It's dead. It's over. Like, the people really need to get lives and start trying to figure out why they are spending so much time upset about nothing. The fuck are we doing? But it sounds a little bit like one of those overblown internet, issues. Been there before, we'll be there again. How easy is it to immigrate to Canada and become a citizen? Asking for a friend. I think nowadays it's a little trickier than it's ever been. Thanks to certain things, and I won't point in any direction, but I might be looking south when I say it. But because of the global dynamic right now, I think it's a little trickier than it's ever been. But I'll put in a good word for you, Paul. I mean, your friend. I'll put in a good word for your friend. Okay. So Ruka. So Ruka out here flexing her promo muscles. Baby Man Gaming, all I can say to that, especially on this platform, especially in where I live, is that's what my father did my entire life. So I'll let my friend know. Appreciate it. Let's go. As I do still have Soul and JC. This is interesting. I mean, again, remember, Zarya, this is where Zarya cost Soul out of spite. So what do we think about Soul Ruka as a promo? She hasn't had a lot. She's done backstage interviews. She's done, the odd little thing here. A lot of it was pre-tapes, and now we have her standing face to face with JC, the champion. She looks great. She looks ready to go. We know what she can do in the ring. What do you think? Baby Man Gaming gifting out some memberships. Thank you. So those out there grabbing memberships, say thank you. I see Excalibur grabbing a free membership. We do have a members only coming up in March, so be there for that. Plus, you get all your other bonuses. Chris McCarthy, shout out. Let's go. Shout out to the truck drivers in North America. Shout out to, the people that get your shit where you need it to be. I mean, especially nowadays when everything's fucking on the internet. But they jump Soul. Down goes Soul. Zarya comes out to aid her because she might be mad, but I still got love. I can't imagine she's going to join. Oh, wait a minute. She says, fuck her. I don't even like her. There you go. Zarya takes out Fallon. Down goes Laney. Laney has transformed a whole lot since joining this group. And Zarya just chucks the champ over the top onto the girls. And Soul Ruka shocked. But I still think Soul's gonna get a little popped for this, but they just babyface Zarya huge. They are cheering for Zarya in this moment. Oh, they made up. We know better. But Sol, Ruka, Zarya, men fences for now. But how strong is that patchwork to keep them together? I've actually never seen that before. Shout out. A new thing. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I almost shut shit down. No, that's so funny, but yes, let's go. Why not, right? But I do have LaFleur gonna take on Eli Knight, very baby face. Best of luck to both guys. That's like a double rainbow. Yeah, right. I guess if you gift a membership and you're not a member, it just assumes you should get one. You just flying through the air. I don't know, man. That's a scary time. Ah! Down he goes. Down he goes. MDB's in trouble, folks. Speaking of trouble.
Why did that sound like Jeffrey getting thrown out of the house by Uncle Phil? Right there. But yes, folks, that is how you get done. I believe I have fixed YouTube. I think I have fixed YouTube, folks.
Okay.
Well, and go. Also, I do believe it's allegedly working. Of the missus was using it on the Roku and everything.
Yeah,
and it came back while I was on the pause. So there you go. We fixed YouTube, folks. It's and weird, we've apparently fixed the relationship between Zarya and Sol Ruka now, my guy.
Yeah, apparently it was off. They broke up, done, and then very shortly after, Zarya comes to Sol Ruka's aid, and they hug it out. But it's fickle. It feels fickle.
That's going to make it so much sweeter when she sticks the knife in the back there.
Just a quick side note. I'm wondering, my homepage on YouTube looks different now. I got a lot of like reels up at the top. I wonder if that had anything to do with it.
Did they just update it and not tell anyone?
Not just did it. Right? Usually
they just gave us another update that no one asked for.
Right. YouTube outage, live breaking coverage. What? You're covering the YouTube outage? I love 2026 sometimes. Like nowadays is awesome. 14K watching a guy talk about the YouTube outage.
So, folks, this is why, again, you need to spread that link of if you want to fix your YouTube page, you got to come on over here.
All right, what do we got to do to get the number? The big headline, YouTube starts partially working, but shorts broken for many. All right, stay tuned.
We'll just live change the title for the stream to YouTube outage update.
That is the funniest thing I've seen all day. Like, how are you covering it? It's down, motherfucker.
I'm covering it live here on YouTube. You might be watching this, or you might be watching after it's already been fixed.
What more do you say? Hey, well, welcome to my stream. YouTube is down. Have a good night, everybody. Like, what?
Tune in later for more details. Fighting Frizzies at 11.
Oh, fucking everybody and his mother's watching. What the hell's going on?
Denisha, what up? Zarya turning on Sol next week. I got that feeling, y'all. She's gonna stick that knife deep in her back there.
I got that feeling inside my bones. Yeah, I see it coming. We don't trust that. Yes, it was.
Well, it screams very Ciampa Gargano DIY. All of a sudden, she's getting thrown into a fucking, stage setup.
Right. Yeah, it's just, I mean, that's the moment. And with that big pop and everyone was so happy they made up, that's the perfect time to reach into the chest and pull the heart out.
Right. Nick, was that you screaming? Yes, I just did a little voiceover work right before I came back.
Right? You can throw his voice.
See, I'm such a good ventriloquist, my mouth didn't move at all.
Right.
Technique, all difficulties. That's what I have most days. JC Jane or Sol Ruka? Ooh.
Soul. Long term. I like Soul.
Long term, I'll give you that. JC, I think right now is more fully developed as a character. And has more experience.
Yeah, JC's ahead. Got a head start for sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like JC might be closer to the next level than Soul is, to be honest. Like I said, tonight was one of the first times that we've had like an extended kind of promo. She faces off with the world champ and she's got the mic. It's not a backstage segment. It's not a skit between you and Zarya. And I thought she did well. So more of that, more of getting to know her, more developing. But yeah, JC's ahead. Overall, I think if I had to pick between the two, Sol Ruka is a star.
Right. Wear tank tops to bring in more viewers. Baby Man Gaming, let's get a singlet on. YouTube is down. Now's our chance.
Right, breaking out the sports bra. Let's go.
Gather round, children. I will tell you the tale of the famous YouTube outage. I survived the YouTube outage of February 2026.
Oh my God.
Becky, look at those homepages.
Right. Too funny.
Spaz with $5. The Finnish word for friend is literally translates to in the one I hate less than most.
So Ruka, facts. Fun facts with Spaz.
There you go. As I have Fruchador versus Eli Knight in the finals for the speed tournament.
Yeah. I didn't put a poll up, but by the time I get the poll up, it'll be over. So pause. I've said all of that.
What is our honeymoon night?
Coming soon.
Whoa now.
Pause.
Did that man hurt his ankle on?
He might have.
Like the cleaner, like he didn't overshot that moonsault so much he landed damn near right on his feet.
It's funny because he kind of looked towards the back, like, but he's back running, and we get a springboard into a lariat. Leg lariat.
Shout out! I don't know if we missed this, but Baby Man Gaming out there gifting 5 memberships, my guy.
Yes, we mentioned it while you were on your pause. It's super nice of Baby Man Gaming, and then we kind of chuckled because for the first time ever, we noticed one went to Baby Man Gaming.
So he gifted memberships to himself? What?
He won.
What comes around is all around.
Right? The system does it. So there you go.
Take your glasses off, you blind idiots. Let's wrestle. Huh?
I can see you. What do you mean?
He's a baby. He's man. He's gaming. He's half man, half gaming.
Right. 2 count. LaFleur setting him up. 45 seconds on the clock. Oh.
Pimp named Dolomite smacks all the way around.
I think if you made speed 5 minutes and you did it strictly cruiserweights, I could maybe get behind it. And don't call it speed. Call it something else.
Just do the cruiserweight division. Just do the cruiserweight division.
It without the
what you're saying. Or, hey, imagine this. It's like they had a whole show that did this kind of before called 205 Live.
I can't hold this current administration for...
we're going to get a draw. There's no way we're not getting a draw because we're 4 and we're still up in the air.
Oh, shit.
So we get a triple threat now, or does no one face Jasper and Jasper we got to start the tournament over again?
I mean, wait a minute. Robbie.
Time has expired, so that should be the end of the match. Are we going to do this stupid? We're going to add 2 minutes because it's the finals.
Right?
After the promo, so we're going to make it a triple threat.
After those solid 3 minutes, which it was a solid 3 minutes, folks.
That's all I got for you is a solid 3 minutes.
Better than no minutes. Got France guy for the win.
Time limit.
Okay. Like you said, okay, let's just get rid of the time limit. Let them have a good match for the
which makes the match better, if it just goes 7 minutes or if I know it's going to go 7 minutes. Like if a time limit falls in the woods and if there's no one to watch it, did it even time limit?
Yeah, I mean, when they introduced it as like a Twitter only thing, and it was 3 minutes or less, I understood, right? You got like video constraints and such. So for something like instant engagement, right there for something kind of fun and exciting, if you just happen to be scrolling, it comes up on your For You page. You might click on it because it's cool and it might pull you in. I got that, fine, and we accept that. It was irrelevant. We never talked about it. Bringing it onto the show to me doesn't fit. Right? Like you said, just let him go 7 minutes, but don't tell us.
Scrap
Let him
this
go
concept.
4.5. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if I don't know that it's supposed to go 3 minutes, I'm not thrown off when it only goes, or if anything, I'm more engaged throughout it. Not, I know they've only got 3 minutes, so it's going to last at least 250.
Right, and what happens, I think, is you start forcing those late finishes. Like, someone's going to hit a finisher with 2 seconds to go. And I mean, I saw a couple good ones. Like I watched a few, I'd be scrolling and pop up. Okay, it was a decent match. But again, I think that for the TV show, exactly, MDB doesn't hit.
No, you could just do the cruiserweight. You've done this before. Just do it again.
Just do it better and legitimately let it be what it is. Like VKM never understood the fucking concept of cruiserweights. They were just little wrestlers. So they wrestled like heavyweights, even though they could do a bunch of tricks. He had them doing a lot of not anything, right?
But
With exception.
Even right now, your champion is Jasper Troy. Do you just do it all on X Division? Because that's how Samoa Joe still ended up your X Division champion a time or two. You can do something more akin to that outside of just an out and outright cruiserweight division, what have you.
Not a terrible idea, but I mean, again, I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, you want to stay friendly with TNA, don't take their trademark. But I mean,
before we own the company, what? Or
before we take it over, yeah. Fucking treating TNA like Greenland over here. What the hell's happening?
You mean the Gulf of WWE, my guy? The Gulf of WWE.
The Gulf of WWE. Let's go. Fucking where was?
Or is that AAA? That might be AAA. And TNA might be more Greenland, like you're
right.
Like you said.
Facts. TNA's Canada at this point, I think.
Well, it's a Canadian company that owns it. Well, did you see Westside Gunn pretty much wants to buy TNA?
Yes.
Like is actively pursuing and has been in the ring talking to Carlos, all of that.
Yeah, apparently he was like, I want to buy it. And they were like, it's like, no, seriously. And they were like, he's like, no, I really want to buy it. So I don't know if he's chipping away. From what I've heard is that they are reluctant. Like they're very much not in, they weren't selling, put it that way. But how much money does little Westside Gunn have? And I mean, he's already got his hand on some pretty good talent over at Fourth Rope. So the merging, bring it all together. Will they crack? Why not? And would it make the show better?
This on one hand, I don't want to say anything negative in this way because I do like Westside Gunn and do like Fourth Rope, all of that. On one hand, maybe this is his way backdoor and back into WWE's good graces. Don't worry, Hunter, I'll buy it for you.
No, but is that a way to piss them off?
Well, I think it's just a good move in general. I mean, it feels to me, it screams a little bit of Billy Corgan buying in initially when Dixie Carter was there. And it also, with the Fourth Rope and TNA kind of potential crossover, screams Global Force Wrestling Impact, kind of merging there for a little bit to where it gets, then it's who really owns what and who gets what.
Right. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if he has the funds to actually pull it off. When I first saw the story, I thought he was just like cracking wise almost of like, you know what? Fuck them. I'll buy TNA just to piss them off. But no, apparently he's like, I mean, I'm sure he's got investor friends that can help get this done. But I don't know if Anthem's selling. They've been, we've talked so long about WWE buying them, and that's not what their game plan has been. They like having this in their portfolio. So I don't know.
the company that's changed more hands than a fucking napkin out here is going to finally not sell.
Yeah, TNA has been a little bit like a doorknob, but
they
legitimately, I don't know. Anthem seems to not want to play that game right now, but who knows? And would they give WWE like first right of refusal? Like, hey, this West Side Gun kid's offering us like, you know, whatever amount of money. You guys want it? Like, can you beat that? Like, what do you want to do here?
I almost feel like that might have been an actual story that went around at one point of that WWE did have with part of the partnership of first right of refusal if they were going to sell the company.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't recall that, but yeah, why not? Oh, look who it is. Your new Knockouts champion, Jordynne Grace.
Why'd you say it like Jordynne Grace?
Scusi, ha un momento per commentare?
Yeah, scusi. When did Billy Ray Osiris show up here?
This Billy Ray gimmick from Lexus King kills me. He went from rock and roll to country quick.
But this looks like the most mishmashed universe mode of you have Uriah Connors out here with his man bun and mustache, Lexus TPUSA halftime show king, right. And then you have Stacks out there with his fur coat straight out of the 60s dumpster, and then Ariana Grace.
Tell me Connors doesn't look like Peter fucking Avalon. Like, tell
me. Yes, he's got taller.
They're twins.
And this is why I don't want David Finlay brought into that, because that is a flaming dumpster floating down the streets right now, I feel. Could David Finlay be the masked man?
I don't know if that cracks enough eggs. I don't know if that,
What if he's a disciple of Burn It Down, of I am a visionary, I am a revolutionary?
Yeah, I mean, could you do it to the point where, like, oh my God, and you have to explain to people, well, this is why this is a big deal. I mean, they could. I mean, if he's connected to someone else, like if Seth's got foot soldiers or clan,
would it be an actual true surprise?
No, I don't know. That's the tricky part. Like, I think people are expecting somebody familiar, so that's where the fans are interesting.
But that's when you'll get the same people. Oh, we knew it was so-and-so all along. But, well, if you gave me something that was new, I don't like new. I like old. I like what I've already had. But, don't tell me you're going to give me grilled cheese. Let me just find out.
All right. Is Blake going to fight for the women's speed title against Fallon?
Oh, I don't know if I
Is that what just happened? What in the Travis Trent? What in the White Yoakum is happening over here? What in the Brooks and Dunn is going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Holy Johnny Cash, what are those fucking boots?
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
It's just so funny, and I think that's been part of the issue with it is a triple threat for the speed title next week. Jasper takes on two little guys.
And Dark State taking on the Vanity Project.
Vanity Project beats the Dark State. I'm going to be upset.
Why do I need to cheer now for the Vanity Project in this match?
Tell me you didn't paint yourself into that corner. You're telling me you'd rather... Oh, come on.
We'll get there. We'll get there. But Jason taking on Soul, that's where you have Zarya cost her.
100%. And then they fight at Vengeance Day.
Yep.
That makes sense. It's all there.
Keanu versus Sean Legacy.
Sean.
Should be a good match, although I wonder if they're going to kind of just have Keanu keep going on this murder spree.
I don't think he can completely steamroll that match. I think you have to let some type of get back for Sean. Carver still might get the win, but Sean's got to make it a little bit of a scrap.
Fair. They integrated Ethan Page's 2K26 entrance with his current entrance.
That they did. So good for him, man. Were anybody ever out there talking about like, oh, I can't believe Ethan is over here just doing this or doing that or just in NXT? Dude, come on, he's doing things. We're good.
But is he not a guy that if he was on even a SmackDown of him taking on a Carmelo Hayes, him involved with Ilya, him involved in either main roster's kind of mid-card scene right now? We've sat there and petitioned for the longest time before she was out there breaking ankles, of putting him with Chelsea Green and Alba Fire and all of that.
Yeah, and I still think that opportunity is there, and I agree with you, man. I don't see that he couldn't. I think they're trying to, again, I think they're trying to be very cautious of one, the handoff. So, does a Shiloh? We talked about, Miles Bourne is probably might be the guy that he passes on to, and then he moves on. I think it's just a matter of logistics. I think there's a bit of a log jam. I think there's a lot of bodies. I think they have too many signed, and I'm not saying I wish anybody loses their job, but we said the two major companies have so many people that you could make a third and a fourth company with the people not being used. It's crazy.
You could at least have a really fleshed out TNA and probably still have a fourth major, or at least a Ring of Honor if it was still an independent promotion, pretty fleshed out too.
You would have a solid competing brand with the people that currently are not seen on TV very much.
Yeah, well, and even still with the mid card of now, all of a sudden Apollo Crews, because Ricochet mentioned him in a tweet, of all of a sudden he's getting weekly television. Matt Cardona's still on the main roster.
Yeah,
just showed up on the main roster. We've still got to fit in an Oba, a Trick, a Javon, a Royce Keys. So again, we've talked about this. Of there's always the logjam, and I think there's at least a call up freeze from like once we hit the start of 2026 of like we do the one call up and then we freeze it until springtime. Post WrestleMania is when you might see some stuff move, and that still depends on this and that.
Well, you get like the Rumble surprises where and some stick and some like Oba stayed, others went back. So, but you might get someone kind of sprinkled in there, and you're right. But you're right. Like I mean, you want your NXT talent building towards Stand and Deliver, your main roster talents building all the stuff that they have planned for Mania. So it's almost you're trying to jump into a car that's already in motion if when you get called up now, right? So finish out what you're doing post Mania, heading into Backlash. I'm sure we'll see other faces.
Yeah, it's one of those, if you jump up right now, you're expecting to kind of get rolled over or lost in the shuffle a little bit.
Right. 100%.
Yeah. Johnson brings this up. I like this idea, and I want to do this idea of imagine if the three major brands in an NFL kind of draft for talent they aren't using.
Let's do it. We've done drafts before. We were waiting for that 2026 or 2025 draft that everyone promised us, and we never got it. So let's go. Let's do this one.
Yeah, and we'd have to. That actually wouldn't be a bad pool. We'd have to agree of here's the talent pool. We get you, I, and Anthony. We each represent one company, and we've got to draft our roster out of who's not being used, but is still technically under contract with XYZ company.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. I think that's hilarious. I think that's there's actually on the calendar a spot for that where we should have more than
there
enough.
You go. Point ahead, look smart. So here, I'm going to star that one. So you get a star, Johnson.
That'd be interesting. I mean, again, we know each of us have our own little bias.
But like you said, there's enough talent floating around that you could even at least build a fourth promotion. Fourth rope could be the fourth promotion with the talent that's hanging around out there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at you look at the Tiana. We talked about Rusev. Sheamus is missing. Half the AEW roster kind of hasn't been booked. We're not sure what they're doing. There's a lot of bodies that I think could be better booked in a third major brand, fourth major brand.
Absolutely. Well, Chris, how many guys are retiring within the next 3 to 5 years? They need to plan ahead and start bringing guys up to fill the main roster to get ready for when those guys do retire.
For sure.
Fair, but I do think they already have a fair amount of those too.
I mean, right now you look at their champions, right? I mean, you look at Roman versus Punk. That's not 2 spring chickens, right? Like, so.
But then you have an Oba in the wings, you have a Trick in the wings, you have a Jacob in the wings, you have an LA Knight in the wings, you have this in the wings, that in the wings, chicken wing, all of that.
For sure. And you're really hoping that and that's the plan. You see the funneling. So again, I think everybody will move up another rung on the ladder coming out of Mania. So as I got Sol and Zarya in the back.
Can anyone confirm this besides Mr. Stormy? Because I haven't heard any issue with you, but he said your audio is very glitchy, and then apparently didn't hear us on the tubes of you, but I have had no issue.
No.
I would bring back Enzo. Well, he's out there with Fourth Rope, so, maybe you get him in that crossover with W. Morrissey.
Right.
Because I have Shiloh Hill coming out right now.
DQ finish upcoming. Shiloh Hill taking on Ethan Page. The poll is up right now, 80+% as it fluctuates, taking Page. So the young upstart, Shiloh Hill, is the underdog. And yeah, I don't know what to make of this kid. He was just nose to nose with Miles Born. Like
he's a guy that missed like the swamp era of the Wyatt family with like Harper and Rowan and everything,
right?
Because he would have fit into that like new disciple-y kind of vibe right there. Of he has the look, he already has the goddamn attire, he's got some fucking size to him, so he's like a man at a time. I don't know, does the whole dark web, gamer, troll gimmick work for you?
I think it might, because we can relate to it, we understand it, we get it, but
no, we just have to deal with it. I don't relate to it, I don't like it, I don't want to be that, but yeah.
Well, it's familiar to us is maybe a better term to use. But at the end of the day, I think that he's because he's not right. He's not fully leaned into that. He's not fully leaned into anything. I don't know where to feel what I feel about him, right? It's very ambiguous.
He's very Jensen of, Nost Malone out there.
Right? Yeah, put him with Jensen. They can be the ambiguously bland
the
duo.
ambiguous tag team. Gentle Goyman Jodo. I don't know why I read that like fucking Professor Fink. My Goyman out there. But, oh my God, my heart stopped. I thought I missed Rusev Day. Are we going to get Aiden English out there introducing Rusev for Rusev Day? The man was wearing the merch. Is he just trying to subliminally, this is my one time on TV for the month.
Right.
Let me slip this in here so people will run with it.
I wonder if they see the t-shirt, will they cheer? And if they cheer, will they book?
Yeah.
Hey, you have Aiden on top right now. So, I mean, they could easily yell over the fence and say, hey, can we borrow Mr. English for a night or two or once in a while? We've seen it with Leon. Why can't we do it with Aiden? And I'd pop for Rusev Day, wouldn't you?
Oh, my God, my guy. If you sit there and get that moment of, ladies and gentlemen, so what day is today? Rusev Day.
So good.
The crowd would lose their fucking gourd.
Right.
Especially the WWE audience right now would love something like that because it's a little bit of a callback. It's unexpected. And it's just a fun little sing-along. It's the same with the Yeats of, all of that. And it's a crowd engagement moment. You'd instantly make Rusev a babyface there somehow, but yeah.
Right, let's go. My favorite beard since ZZ Top made me laugh. What's up, Joe?
Everybody crazy about a sharp dressed KJ.
No, I thank you. We appreciate that. We really do. I checked out some things. It seems like it's okay. Let's go.
But who's your favorite beard? KJ Nick.
Let's go.
The great debate, the poll.
Why can't we just, be on park? Why can't he love us both equally?
We're a thruple out here. We're a thruple.
Right? Well,
With great beard comes great responsibility.
These skills dropped a super chat. There we go.
I guess Dark stayed in the box, huh? Good. No, actually, they should have been put in the box and then filled with cement and then dropped at the bottom of the Hudson River.
I mean, I'd
I
rather
might
put
have gone over the top, but you get what I'm saying.
I'd rather put the Vanity Project in there.
You could actually probably fit all of them in that box. I don't know what Dark State. You might have had like an arm sticking out or something.
Yeah, it might be a little squishy.
That's what she said.
Facts. But
yes, thank you, Skills, for the super chat.
Thank you, sir. But Shiloh all over Ethan to start this one.
Big knee.
Big knee.
Well, it's a little too fast, I think, for Shiloh to win this, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
This is a little too hot shot.
Right? As Ethan looks shocked.
Oh, I assume we're going to a commercial. Well, would we really with like 10 minutes left?
There's no way.
Don't say that, because where there's a will, there's a way. As we're putting the belt back on the podium.
Gave it a kiss and a little rub.
Little rub and a toe zug.
Right.
Are you surprised this is your main event? After everything we had tonight, this is your main event?
A little bit. Why not the tag team match be the main event? At least it was kind of high octane. I'm trying to think what we had earlier. It's just interesting. And I mean,
we had Kehlani and Lola. We had the tag match. We had Tony's match. I think maybe your tag match probably would have been the one that would have ended it. I think that ending was nice, little chaotic.
Yeah.
Of all due, and see, we went to commercial. I told you we were going to go to commercial.
11 minutes on the clock. Net or 10.
But not for nothing. Not a knock on the talent in the ring, but I feel like this is the crowd's been kind of dead, a little bit quiet for this.
Not super, not going crazy for this finish. Again, the energy kind of dipped a little bit. I like Ethan. I think Shiloh's got potential. Surprise, like you said, maybe not the best of main events. Are you surprised that all of a sudden this douche conglomerate have all come together and they were such a big part of the show? They win the #1 contendership. Ethan's there. Ricky's running around. They've been a big part of the last couple of weeks.
Evolution is a mystery. That's what this kind of feels like, my guy. You've got, it is kind of the fraternity, what have you, vibe a bit. I think AW might have a trademark on that, but
right,
it does have that. They're all suited and booted. It's all the hoity-toity kind of heels and everything. It's not like, Jim Bob, like if Shiloh was a heel, he's not fitting in with them.
Right.
Same thing with like the Culling. So maybe it ends up being this overarching kind of group that takes over NXT.
It feels like it's starting to, right? If they beat the Dark State, then Ethan's got a belt. They all got belts, right? They all have belts.
Saints would have to beat. No, Saints would have to beat Joe Hendry for him to have a belt.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about Saints not having one. So then that's where your focus becomes at Vengeance Day of getting Ricky that belt. Now Joe losing the belt's a bit of a stretch, but again, I mean, I'm surprised we're at this point.
I don't dislike it though. It would be a big kind of overarching faction that they would have throughout the whole show on multiple levels of the show too.
Right. The rematch for Stax and Trey Miguel is on Impact. Yes, it is. We will be there live.
Right.
Vanity Project.
AJ can accept this commercial break because the match started before 10 minutes were left.
True. And I mean, the commercial came on with 11 minutes. It's right on the wire. It's at the deadline. It's it. No more commercial.
Like you submit that paper that's due by midnight at 11, 58, 59.
Right. What's this NXT stuff all these young whippersnappers are watching, right? With their hippity hoppity and their foosball and their Facebooks.
With their hipping and their hopping and the bipping and the bopping.
All over the Twitter.
All up in the video, all up on the record.
Shiloh needs black jeans. Interesting. The fashion designer.
No, I think someone sat there and said, no, Briggs has already cornered the fucking market on that gimmick.
Yeah, and I agree with Richard to an extent. Like, this match lacks heat. We don't love Shiloh enough.
Oh, yeah, well, could you do Briggs, Jensen, and Shiloh and do kind of run through this world all alone? You do your aces and eights kind of shit, or they're the gang that Tony hires to help him take out Dark State.
Is that riding through this world, or is it like ding 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 ding?
No, like, where do we go? Like I said, aces and eights, so it's right. Put the playing card in the bike spokes kind of vibe.
I mean, it might have got a swampy vibe here, but they should be out of the mud.
No, I think they're very much in the mud, my guy.
They stayed.
They like the mud for whatever reason.
But we're setting up both men on the second rope.
Brett's rope, most dangerous rope.
Right? Oh. Let me slide down here.
Okay. Avalanche power slam, 1, 2 count.
Nice. Shiloh Hill scream is aces and eights to you.
Jeans and tattoos.
The membership
and the ratty, always kind of greasy looking hair. He looks like he would be if anyone who's watched Sons of Anarchy kind of shit, he looks like he would be a part of that.
Like I said, the Southern chapter.
Well, just because he's missing a tooth don't mean nothing.
Riding through this swamp.
No, all alone.
With
why tell you no.
Exposed concrete. We do have exposed concrete.
Why does that feel like right to censor when yelling out exposed concrete? We've got exposed concrete. Throw up the X. We've got exposed concrete.
Right. Paige fights free. Shiloh fights free. Rolls into the ring.
Jeans and tattoos. That's all it takes. Yes, I'm a simple to be a simple kind of man.
That's Nick's got the best club going. Jeans? You got jeans? Did you get tattoos?
Well, I mean, what's the one thing that him, Briggs, and Jensen would all have in common? Jeans and tattoos.
Can that be their name? Jeans and tattoos. Oh, here comes jeans and tattoos.
Well, they were Brooks and Dunn already, my guy.
Brooks and Dunn. Oh, out comes the tooth. He throws it. Ethan.
Yeah, well, we didn't even remember that. Oh. So weird. That looks so. He looks like fucking Shrek or something. Popping up with a tooth out.
I like it. That's
you
fucking.
Got a purty mouth, boy.
That's right. Ding, 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 ding. Instead of,
deliverance.
Right.
Yeah, Vanity Project did lose Zeta Steel, who's getting over a turd in a punch bowl at AEW, it seems.
Yeah. Bryce Donovan. Wow. Almost feels like a deep cut, but it wasn't that long ago.
It was a yesterday cut. Spaz with $10. Abe Simpson, I used to NXT, but then they changed what NXT was. Now what I do isn't NXT. And what NXT is weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you.
I feel like AEW could say that about wrestling. I used to wrestle.
What is the summation of Jim Cornette's podcast? I love you, Jim, but that is the most concise definition of summing up the Jim Cornette experience in the drive-through.
Right. I used to do the wrestling, but the wrestling
it got very weird to me. It'll happen to you.
There you go. Shout out Jim. Hashtag not sponsored, but
clip this, please. Clip this.
Jim. That's too funny. Like, that's the perfect breakdown of it all.
As Ethan gets the 1, 2, 3 as we break it all down.
Yeah. We talked through the finish about Jim Cornette, but Ethan does get the win, Big Nick.
But it's also because Shiloh had to plug up, sit there and pick off 1 little vanity, 2 little vanity, 3 little vanity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this douche committee is working.
The douche canoes. We finally got the douche canoes. Yeah, so we had to fight off Jackson Drake, throws him on the table. He's got to, go through everything, the exposed concrete. I'll give them credit. They put Shiloh Hill through the fucking ringer with this.
This group looks like they have the combined age of 44, and Ethan's over 30. Just saying.
But all their dads own a country club or a car dealership.
They got here on a boat. Like a little yacht. They rolled up.
Yeah, on a dinghy. Oh, here comes Miles.
Miles. He heard there was trouble.
As he's just laying waste to everybody.
You can't handle the tooth.
Did you order the code tooth? Did you order the code tooth?
As Miles clears house. The Vanity Boys rolling out. Shiloh. Oh. Tats and boots.
Tats and boots. Everyone's crazy about a tats and boots.
So I guess Miles is going to get a match at Vengeance Day.
But holy shit, are they going along with this overrun? As who threw him the chair?
Shiloh.
Yeah, but I'm still like, this match ended with like 3 minutes still on the clock.
Right.
So if he Pillmanizes Page's leg, Miles, aren't you the heel here? This is the heel tactics, my guy.
It is. He's stooping. And what he's going to make Ethan give him that title shot. But the camera angle makes me feel like him. Oh, no way. Oh.
No, fine. You can have it. You said it. If you can have it, you can have whatever you want. Just please don't do it. Just please. Wait. Is this the same? Wait.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Why did that sound like Ethan? That's his internal monologue right there in that situation.
Oh, he did it anyway.
Yo! All right, you gave me the match. Fine. Fuck your shit, bitch.
Right? That's angry babyface vibes. I'm in.
No, that's heel. It's borders on the line.
That's Vengeance
Day.
I am Batman.
See, this is what they've done of now, because they announced Vengeance Day. Every story has to have vengeance.
Everyone's getting revenge. Let's go. No pop for Miles. That popped me. There you go. We go.
Everyone just Miles is a scrub. Miles is a scrub.
All right, toothless aggression. Miles snapped. Yeah, Miles has lost it. Miles will take on Ethan Page for his title, but Ethan's going to try and push it off as now Ethan's injured as they Pillmanize his ankle, or not they, Miles.
Yeah, but it's so weird of like, all right, you gave me the match I wanted, so I'm going to take you out of the match I wanted. I'm going to give you time to recover and prepare to face me.
Right. Literally a heel move. It's not a heel move. He was getting revenge on the
Pillmanizing a leg is a heel move.
Yes, if you said stomping on the chair and hurting a guy's ankle is a heel move, fine. But when the baby face does it to get even with the heel, it's not a heel move, guys. I'm so sorry.
Ethan Page Pillmanize Miles
the heel? Miles is the baby face. It's that. That was not it's a baby face getting revenge on the heel. He didn't switch to heel, guys. Don't be silly.
When did Ethan Page Pillmanize Miles Bourne?
He was fucking with Miles Bourne and it wouldn't give him anything. Didn't he beat him up 2 weeks ago?
He beat him up. He didn't Pillmanize him, which is trying to break somebody's skin bones and everything.
Match. So what? Ethan Page is the baby face? Don't be silly. Like
I'm not being silly. I'm just saying they're being silly with the way they executed that. If it were me,
it's no different than
let me speak.
Ah!
If I would have done it, they were fine, and you called it right up until to where he's like, wait, I'll give you whatever you want, and everything like that. And then if Miles would have then just booted him in the face, doesn't have to Pillmanize him, can still just boot him in the face and get his one up on him, and I goaded you into giving me what I wanted. That's fine. You walk away there. Once he Pillmanizes him, now it's a little stupid. It's a little wonky.
You said it perfectly, Nick. It was I got what I wanted. Ha! Fuck you anyway because you're a dick.
But now you put him out of action for at least probably 2 weeks.
Yeah, until Vengeance Day, and then you'll get your shot at Vengeance Day. It's perfect. Again, it was a baby face getting revenge on the heel. He did a heel tactic, yes, 100%. But Miles is 100% baby face in this scenario. No different than any other good guy that gets revenge or goes over the top and attacks the bad guy. We're dying for that moment. But yeah, no, that's crazy.
Objection, badgering the witness.
That's
Miles
crazy,
Bourne is more heel than a stiletto store.
Well, he doesn't like Miles, but that's his problem.
Guys, it's next week. Next week is Vengeance Day.
And then Ethan's
the match is next week.
Yeah, Vengeance Day is not till March 7th.
Well, no. Well, Spaz is saying it's next week. Is the match between
Are they going to do
Page
the match
and Bourne next week?
Ethan won't let that happen. You're going to
push it back. Well, there was advertised, so then they're
going to push it back.
So then you advertise the match right before you turn around and
advertise the match.
Because they advertised it when we were going through what was going to happen for next week.
No, because Miles was begging for the title shot.
I don't know at this point anymore.
It was a heel tactic for the good guy to get revenge on the bad guy. That's it. That's all that happened. And it's a good ending. It was literally, give me what I want. The fucking heel, instead of being the tough guy, pussied out and said, no. But the match is next week. Ethan's going to push it off. Watch. He injured me. I can't wrestle. It's perfect.
But then you could have just had the match if you didn't injure him.
But you're mad at him. You're tempered. You're fucking tired of this shit. So yeah, I don't get why this is a dilemma or a problem.
So then you do the babyface plucky thing of you gave me my match.
But then all the baby faces are plucky and boring and you shit on him like Cody Rhodes. He was mad, and then when he got what he wanted, he said, fuck you anyway. And that's a good move from a fucking baby face with a little bit of chip.
I thought the match wasn't going to happen initially anyways, because we have to talk over all the promos and everything, that it wasn't happening until Vengeance Day. So right. I have to agree with you at least on that of now every match coming out of NXT has to have vengeance.
Yeah. Ethan said next week. So Ethan has an out though, right? Ethan will have that out of he forced me to fight.
You could have done it, but now you delayed it. Dumbass.
Yeah. Again, I think everything's fine. Again, I thought it was good.
Well, Chris up there, KJ, you were wrong. Ethan offered them. Just let me read the comment, and then you can respond. Yeah. Offered Miles the match for next week. He said it right before Miles stopped the chair.
So, So as far as him saying it and then getting stopped, it's still the same story. And again, guys, let's honestly don't be silly. Miles did not go heel. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
I think the consensus is it was a heel tactic. I think the argument's more of whether it was weird or not for the babyface, who's going to still be a babyface, to do a heel tactic.
If Miles beats Ethan next week, Ethan has an out. If Ethan dodges the match because of the injury, it's even better. It's perfect.
It just feels dumb if Miles delayed the match a week because of his.
You never do
shit. We this enough. We need to get to the ratings out here.
Yeah, we take ratings out of 10 for every single show. But come on, you don't. We all get mad. Shit happens.
Yeah, but it's still one of those of. Like I said, if you would have just had him just stomp him in the face, he can still get the stomp and still get the advantage, and he doesn't do the heel tactic, and he gets his match next week, and you get a little. Then you get the Bailey Project interferes.
Where's Ridge when I need him? Just bland.
A little adrenaline in my soul.
Right?
But does it teeter too close to the line of gray?
No, not at all. Not at all. That was simply, I mean, again, he's not the first good guy to do a bad thing.
Was it a heel tactic enough to even threaten, I'm going to pilmanize your leg and everything? That's a heel move as inherently.
He is babyface as fuck.
But Cody's not going to threaten someone with a pilmanization or anything like that.
Remember when he was tweaking and then he was starting to do some devious shit? And we were like, oh, that's what it does when the babyface snaps and he goes to that level. That's all. I mean, again, at the end of the day, he is so babyface. Like, he is up against the biggest heel in NXT. I would argue bigger than Ricky, but one of your top two heels in the entire company in this brand. And that's who he's up against. He's a babyface. His enemy is super heel.
I will give you credit that
heels.
I will give you credit that Ethan Page is probably your biggest heel on the entire brand. I would say even above Saints. I do like this stuff from Spaz of no one will boo a deaf guy.
Right.
But Paul gave it a 5.5 out of 10. MDB with 7.25. 7.35. 3 fries. Put the prize in the bag.
Let's go.
From Mega. 7 out of 10. Excuses for Miles.
You know what's funny? We shout on the main event of like, man, this main event probably shouldn't be the main event. It's not that great, not that much heat. Ended up being the thing we argued about the most all night.
Because it was the 3 to 5 minutes after the main event that we argued about, not even the match or anything.
Right? Fair
and
enough.
You walked off during the tag match, so we couldn't argue about that.
Right.
7 out of 20. What does that break down to? Like a 3.5 out of 10?
I think so.
11 out of 13. FTK all day. Is that the new like we'll just use that merch instead of MDK? FTK right. All FTK.
But no, that's wicked. 11 out of 13, eh? Okay. I can't do the math on that one.
Say?
I'll give it 7. 7 seems average. Seems okay. I mean, it was it bad enough to be a 6?
6.5. I don't. Well, Spaz, even Nick, you're wrong about the multi-man tag rules, but I love you. I still stand by that. It was a all right match until the last 30 seconds. It was very Moxley to Keshev. It was an all right match until the very end of the match.
Okay.
The speed match just ended in a fucking tie in a draw.
True. That was a good match.
The main event,
really good 3 minutes. I say that all the time, man. It was.
I was going to say, I think that's how the guy got the misses.
Right, a solid 3 minutes.
I got a solid 3 minutes. I got a solid, work rate there. But,
success.
Yes. The main event, again, we even said it. We were arguing more about the afterbirth of the main event than we were any bit of the match.
True.
So,
yeah,
it wasn't bad. I mean, the Vanity Project went over like Rover tonight, and you even kind of pointed out they might be becoming the dominant kind of group with, an overarching grip on NXT. I just don't think it was a super home run. Like if Grand Slam is like an 8, 8.5, this is a 6, 6.5.
Well, I mean, that's like.
Well, even then, so with Monday Night Raw, I'm saying if we're gonna go and not, everything's a goddamn 10 of this to me, I don't think this is in that 7 category for me. It's just maybe a bit under.
Fair enough. It's in that ballpark for sure. Damien saying 6.5. Denisha saying 8. I mean, some of the stuff in there was good, but I don't know that a lot of it was great. The tag match was maybe the highlight of the night, but does that say
the tag match should have? Well, because of the ending segment, that's why it was the main event. But that's the thing; it was only the main event because of the ending segment. It wasn't because of the match.
Yeah, true. AEW Dynamite tomorrow. Next Tuesday, NXT Championship is stacked. Tomorrow, are you looking forward? I mean, Swerve Kenny. I'm surprised this is happening now. I'm probably going to have a schmoz finish, but that's
the only thing I've heard even mentioned for the show. Respectfully,
MJF and Adam Page face to face,
which will be probably the same as it ever was. But yeah, Swerve Kenny has been the only thing I've seen really prominently put out there. And honestly, to me, it should be a great match as long as Kenny's actually going to be able to go and everything like that.
Yeah, can Kenny turn it up?
Well, is the diverticulitis thing, is he still best bout machine? Kind of, this is his last run at the world title. They've built this up of it's Kenny's last run at the world title, and Swerve's looking at this of I need to put you away. Of you are the, I don't want to say fully old guard, but you're the level ahead of me. So I need to pass you by so I can level up.
For sure. I think that's the way I see it more than the other way around. We'll see how they see it. The only other thing that I know of announced is the debut of the Brawling Birds.
So it's nice to see Mac and Dennis and Charlie showing up on AEW. I wonder if Frank will interact with Don Callis or anything like that. But yeah.
No, I mean, I'm a little surprised. We'll see how it looks. I mean, we know both these talents, these ladies. We think, I mean, they have something. They both could be champions. Why not do it in the tag team division? You just brought in the Iconics. At least you're pitching us the idea of them as an actual tag team, not just two individuals thrown together. That's a positive.
But Alice Windsor. Alice Windsor. Should she not be out there competing for a singles title? Should Jamie Hayter, a former women's champion, who reached her peak and has just been the victim of poor situation after poor situation. She's the poor rich out here, just fallen victim to creative. That shouldn't she be going after some shit out here? I don't. This is one of those, I don't like them getting smashed together into a tag team just because we have nothing else for you.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think that's been very indicative of a lot of the tag teams in a couple of the divisions. But I mean, better that than nothing.
Fair, but I mean, I thought this was the alternative, the land of opportunity of, we've got this and that and everything going on. I'll be interested to see, because now you've got, like you said, the inspiration side. You've got Lana Cross pairing with Megan Bayne. You've got Willow and Harley retaining. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with the women's tag team division. They're trying to put a focus on it. So,
right.
Thumbs up.
We'll see what they do. We'll see if they can carry it. They'll actually use the talent that they bring in. Has Swerve Strickland ever cut a better promo than Booker T? I don't know of a Swerve promo that really jumps out of my memory.
I don't honestly, respectfully, outside of one that I can't say, remember a Booker T promo that's fully outside of like King Booker that sticks out of my memory. Unless it's him getting pounded on by The Rock. Well, that's King Booker.
All of that worked, and even in both.
When he was, what was he? Kid, when it was doing on commentary, Booker T, in the corner, Booker T going for the close.
Right. But with that, Jericho's contracts froze. Damien, we'll talk about that tomorrow. There's more coming your way. We got more to get into. It was a crazy night tonight. But get your merch, get your stuff, check out the socials, do all that fun stuff. Come back for Dynamite. It's going to be a good one. And like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend, and all of that goodness. We're out. We're done. We're going. We're out of here. Sayonara.
We fixed YouTube. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that rest, you better put that for life with it.
Would you like butter on that, sir?
Have a good night. See you on the flip side.